Flights delayed, passengers sit on tarmac. Aviation Ministry issues show cause notices to Indigo and Mumbai Airport. Seven-day rituals for Ayodhya Ram Temple's consecration begins today. All eyes on the 22nd of January. Exclusive pictures of Ram Mandir accessed, Shiv Temple and Jatayu Mandir built. Supreme Court stays implementation of Allahabad High Court order for court-monitored survey of Shahi Eidgah in Mathura. Just months ahead of Lok Sabha polls, rift in Indi violence as Punjab Congress protests against AAP. Time is up for Vijay Mallya and Sanjay Bhandari. Agencies to head to UK to expedite the extradition process. Now, the Ministry of Civil Aviation has issued a show cause notice to Indigo and Mumbai Airport. Viewers, we have this big breaking news coming. A show cause notice issued to the IGI airport after a video of the passengers eating on the tarmac at Mumbai Airport went viral on social media. The Union Minister of Civil Aviation, Shri Jyotiraditya Scindia, held a meeting with all ministry officials at midnight. In the early hours of 16th January, Ministry of Civil Aviation's Bureau of Civil Aviation Security issued show cause notices to Indigo and also the Mumbai Airport. All right, viewers, I have my colleague Mathura who is reporting live on this situation. Mathura, now another airport situation has come up, and this time it is the Mumbai Airport. As passengers, a video has gone viral of passengers sitting on the tarmac and eating. The Ministry of Civil Aviation has issued show cause notice to the Mumbai Airport. Please take us through this situation, Mathura. What is happening there?
Well, Nikita, it was an unfortunate situation that took place there at Mumbai Airport, and taking serious cognizance of the same, the Civil Aviation Ministry held two rounds of meeting, one late last night and one early this morning. And after those two meetings, the Civil Aviation Ministry has issued a serious show cause notice to both Indigo and to the Mumbai Airport. What needs to be seen here is that the notice mentions that Mumbai Airport did not manage the situation well, and at the same time they did not prepare for the entire issue that occurred upon them, and that the way people were inconvenienced, the Mumbai Airport needs to explain themselves that why this entire situation was not dealt in a better manner. As far as Indigo is concerned, Nikita, the Civil Aviation Ministry has expressed apprehension that they were in a security breach as well, because the people sitting on tarmac were once again taken on board without a proper security drill that the DGCA rules and the authority rules demand. Also, at the same time, that they should have been kept near the terminal where they could have easily used the basic facilities of food or a lavatory. However, they were denied those, and the Civil Aviation Ministry, MIFT, has asked Indigo to explain themselves as why multiple breaches have taken place. Nikita.
All right, Mathura, what could you please throw some light on this situation? So what happened was that these passengers, they had disembarked from this flight which had landed at the Mumbai airport, and after there, because they could not be taxied towards the terminal, they were made to sit there only and wait there only. And why would they immediately open their tiffins after landing? So of course a lot of time would have gone on for them to start eating something, and obviously the video has gone viral. So Mathura, could you please tell me why this delay happened in taxing them to the airport where they could go and then go to the to the luggage belt and collect their luggage and just exit? Because this has happened upon arrival.
Yes, absolutely, Nikita. What needs to be seen here is this was an entire case of mismanagement where there was the dirt of the facilities over there, and the time management was also handled very horribly. So, which is why the Ministry of Civil Aviation has issued a show cause notice to Indigo, as well as to why they, in the first hand, brought down all their passengers when they were not enough facilities. Also, at the same time, the way they were being treated, that they were asked to sit on the floors, is something that the ministry had said that needs to be explained as to how the Indian passenger, could be inconvenienced to this level, where they could be seen sitting on the floor, the tarmac there, and at the and the way they are eating their meals over there as well. So the notice also asserts that they should have been taken towards the safer area of the parking as well, if at all they were, there was a dearth of the facilities to take them back to the main luggage area. They could have dealt the entire situation, and the way this has been dealt is very lackadaisical, and which is why, in very strict
Right.
words, the Civil Aviation Ministry have asked for a reply. Nikita.
Right, Madhurima, thank you so much for sharing these details in this very bizarre incident, yet again concerning the Indigo Airlines, this time involving Mumbai Airport, where a video has gone viral showing passengers sitting on the tarmac and having their food or just whiling away their time. Now, this incident has come to light, and Ministry of Civil Aviation has issued show cause notice to both Indigo Airlines and the Mumbai airport for this severe mismanagement. Now, moving on to our other story at this hour, viewers. Vihabhai Bharwad, a resident of Tarsali in Vadodara, Gujarat, has offered a 108 feet long incense stick after spending 6 long months on making it. Celebrations are in full swing, and the devotees are ready to witness the magic of Pran Pratistha and Ram Janmabhoomi. Take a look.
Today it has already started, and the offerings for Lord Ram have already started coming in from the rest of the country. And one such image I would like to show our viewers. Right behind me is the 108 feet long agarbatti or incense stick that has been brought in from state of Gujarat, and this in fact has been made of all the Havan Samagri here, and they are in fact they are lighting this entire agarbatti, this entire incense stick. And the grandiose with which the kind of offerings are coming in and are being celebrated in Ayodhya, that also tells us the kind of the stage at which the 22nd of January consecration ceremony will also take place, and how this incense stick in fact had also been lit by the main priest Nritya Gopal Das Maharaj, who had just come in here, and he had lit this entire incense stick. And this is essentially all of the Havan Samagri on a stick that has been made over the course of 6 months by several of the VHP workers, and you can see how they are in fact present here, and they are burning the incense stick and making sure that this is their offering to Lord Ram that has started on the day when the Pran Pratistha rituals have also begun in the temple itself. And now we are also looking at the side by side the temple construction work that is also being carried out, Nikita. The idols around the main idol of Ram Lala that are being carved out, the doors that had been installed, the several pillars of the Parkota that are being engraved, the east side of the Parkota wall that will be completed by the 22nd of January, so that the people who will be coming there, the devotees, the VVIP movement that will be there, they will be able to witness, to understand how exactly this entire temple is going to be built and how it is going to look once it is completely completed. Not just on 22nd of January, but also perhaps from in this year itself, when this entire temple is going to be completed.
Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath interacted with people of Gorakhpur and addressed the grievances of at least 200 people. He engaged with people of his state to know their difficulties. The Defence Minister Rajnath Singh offered prayers at Hanuman Mandir and took part in the cleanliness drive at Hanuman Setu Temple in Lucknow. Ahead of the Ram Mandir ceremony, the walls of Amethi are embellished with the paintings depicting the life of Lord Ram. Republic Day parade rehearsals are underway at Kartavya Path. Armed Forces contingents were seen marching to drum beats during rehearsals for the 75th Republic Day parade. A gang of 5 got arrested for looting an ATM in Odisha's Baleshwar. The thieves were nabbed in Bhubaneswar. Over 6 lakh rupees recovered from them. Three members of a family were killed after a car rammed into a tractor. An eyewitness told the police that the tractor trailer was stationed near Bal Hospital on the Amritsar-Jalandhar road for past few hours due to some mechanical fault, and the driver was not present at the spot. Alright viewers, it seems all is not alright in the Indi Alliance, as now after Punjab, rift seems to be widening in Bihar as well, with the JDU hitting out at Congress and RJD. Listen in to what Ashok Chaudhary from JDU had to say.
देखिए, हमको लगता है कि भाई वीरेंद्र को नीतीश जी को समझने में अभी समय लगेगा। ये आरजेडी का कोई बयान है नहीं, ये भाई वीरेंद्र का मैं समझता हूँ कि व्यक्तिगत बयान है, और आरजेडी के शीर्ष नेतृत्व को इस तरह के बयानबाजी पर तत्काल रोक लगाना चाहिए। नीतीश कुमार ने इस प्रदेश की जनता के दिलों पर राज करते हैं। अगर नीतीश कुमार 43 सीटों पर आ गए तो उसके लिए नीतीश जी के और अपने मेरे नेता की कार्यप्रणाली का दोष नहीं है। ये भारतीय जनता पार्टी और उस समय की भारतीय जनता पार्टी के जो लोग थे, जो चाहते थे कि गठबंधन में बगल में मुंह में राम बगल में छुरी जैसा काम करके, और उन्होंने नीतीश जी को कॉर्नर करने का प्रयास किया। एक राजनीतिक षड्यंत्र के शिकार हुए। ये नहीं कि कोई नीतीश कुमार को जनता ने वोट नहीं दिया और जनता के वोट से हार गए, वो ऐसी परिस्थिति क्रिएट की गई। खैर, दैट इज़ अ डिफरेंट थिंग। लेकिन ये कहना कि लालू जी के आशीर्वाद से बने हुए नीतीश जी बिहार में अगर मुख्यमंत्री 18 वर्षों से हैं, तो ये नीतीश जी की कार्यप्रणाली है, नीतीश जी का कार्य करने की जो व्यवस्था है, नीतीश जी का बिहार के मूलभूत संरचनाओं के विकास के लिए जो सोच है, 21वीं सदी का बिहार का जो उनका सपना है, उसके चलते बने हुए हैं। किसी के आशीर्वाद से और किसी के, और जो लोग भी टाई अप करते हैं नीतीश जी के साथ, वो अपना भला देख करके टाई अप करते हैं। ये कोई कहे कि परिस्थिति बस टाई अप करते हैं, हमको लगता है ये सब गलत है।
बिल्कुल, राजनीति में तो खैरात में कोई गठबंधन करता नहीं है अशोक जी। तो दूसरी बात ये है कि नीतीश जी ने कन्वीनर पद को ठुकरा दिया, और क्या उनके मन में कुछ खटास है, या कांग्रेस ने देरी कर दी, राष्ट्रीय जनता दल ने ठीक से समर्थन नहीं दिया, या सीट शेयरिंग में दिक्कत हो रही है? क्या दिक्कत हुई, क्या मन में खटास? क्योंकि इस पूरी गठबंधन के सूत्रधार जो हैं नीतीश कुमार जी ही थे।
नहीं, हमको लगता है कि शुरू में ही अगर माननीय नेता को बनाया जाता इनिशियल स्टेज में ही, तो ज़्यादा, अब क्योंकि समय कम है, परिस्थितियां बदल गई हैं, 5 राज्यों का चुनाव हो गया, और उसके बाद मल्लिकार्जुन खड़गे जी चेयरमैन बने और ये कन्वीनर बने। तो हमारा, ये मेरा अपना व्यक्तिगत राय है, ये पार्टी का लाइन नहीं है। मैं, क्योंकि सवाल आप हमसे पूछें तो मैं उसका उत्तर दे रहा हूँ। मैं जितनी मुझे राजनीतिक सूझबूझ है, मेरी जितनी राजनीतिक समझ है, तो हमको लगता है कि जब एक आदमी व्यक्ति चेयरमैन खुद बन ही गया, तो फिर कन्वीनर की आवश्यकता क्या है? और उन्होंने कहा कि हमसे ज़्यादा सीनियर लालू प्रसाद यादव हैं, उनको कन्वीनर बनाया जाए। तो इसलिए हमको लगता है कि इसलिए उन्होंने, कोई मतलब ये नहीं कि कोई मन में खटास है या कोई मन में, व्हेन यू वांट टू वर्क, तो आपको अपना भी एक ना, योर अपना
Meanwhile, in Punjab as well, there is infighting as Congress is protesting against AAP as they both plan to jointly stand for the mayor elections in Chandigarh.
This is all about the law and order, what is happening in the Punjab. Every day there is a new news coming कि फलां जगह पर फलां बंदे को मार दिया, फलां जगह पर फलां बंदे को मार दिया. तो हमने ये लॉ एंड ऑर्डर को लेकर और बहुत सारी चीजों को लेकर आज का प्रदर्शन किया है.
तो एक तरफ तो राघव चड्ढा ये कह रहे हैं कि इंडी अलायंस की जो शुरुआत है वो हो चुकी है चंडीगढ़ की मेयर इलेक्शन से. वो कह रहे हैं कश्मीर से कन्याकुमारी तक ये अलायंस चलेगा, तो पंजाब में पॉसिबिलिटी है.
तो पता नहीं, अभी तक हमारे पास तो इस प्रकार की कोई इन्फॉर्मेशन नहीं है. जब होगी आपको बता देंगे. हमारे साथ हमारे लीडरों ने अभी तक इस प्रकार की कोई बात नहीं की.
लेकिन आपकी जो आवाज है वो लगातार आम आदमी पार्टी की सरकार के खिलाफ जारी रहेगी.
100% हम पंजाब के लोगों की आवाज बुलंद करते रहेंगे और ऑपोजिशन का काम करते रहेंगे.
Now, ahead of the Pran Pratistha ceremony, artisans in the Samba village of Jammu and Kashmir have started molding diyas for the first time in the winter. There has been an increasing demand for diyas for the grand Ram temple consecration ceremony, which is on the 22nd of January. Take a look at this report.
The enthusiasm to welcome Bhagwan Ram at the holy Ram Janambhoomi temple is in full swing across the country. In Jammu and Kashmir, in the border area of the Samba districts, the locals are fully geared up for the 20th, 22nd of January, the day when the Ram Mandir inauguration will take place. And here the locals are preparing the diyas, which usually they do very close to the Deepavali, but this time the Deepavali is on 22nd of January and they have made all the preparations for welcoming Bhagwan Shri Ram to his Janambhoomi in Ayodhya. आज मौसम की पहली धूप निकली है, क्या कारण है कि आप दीप बनाए जाए?
सर इसमें मोदी जी ने बोला है और जो राम जी का मंदिर से उद्घाटन हो रहा है इसलिए हम बना रहे हैं.
They are really happy that their diyas will light up many houses across the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir.
Donald Trump has scored a record-setting win in the Iowa caucuses with his rivals languishing far behind. Trump handily beat former U.S. Ambassador to the United Nations Nikki Haley and Florida Governor Ron DeSantis in a widely expected result. Fumes of smoke rose above the Gaza Strip on Tuesday following explosions amid the war between Israel and Hamas. It comes after the health ministry in Hamas-ruled Gaza said that the bodies of 132 people killed in Israeli strikes were brought to Gaza hospitals over the past day. Sirens sounded in southern Israel after a barrage of rockets were launched from Gaza towards the country on Monday night. According to the Israeli army, about 9,000 rockets have entered the country from Gaza since the 7th of October. North Korea has abolished key government organizations tasked with managing relations with South Korea. North Korea's official Korean Central News Agency has said that the decision to abolish the agencies handling dialogue and cooperation with the South was made during a meeting of the country's parliament on Monday. Brutally cold temperatures and dangerous wind chills stayed put across much of the US on Monday, promising the coldest temperatures ever for Iowa's presidential nominating contest, holding up travelers and testing the mettle of NFL fans in Buffalo for a playoff game that was delayed by a day because of the wind-whipped snow. All right, viewers, do stay with us. As after a very short break, we'll be back with Supreme Court stays implementation of Allahabad High Court order for court-monitored survey of Shahi Eidgah in Mathura.
पता है ये लंबी सी मेट्रो लाइन क्यों बनी? सिर्फ इसलिए कि पापा जल्दी घर पर आए और ये दोनों उनकी गोदी में छलांग मार पाए। वो काम ही कैसा काम जिसकी खोज किसी को अपनों से दूर ले जाए। सिर्फ इसलिए रंजीत के शहर में भी एक ऑफिस बना है। कहीं एक नई रोड ने साइंस को शहर से गांव तक पहुंचाया ताकि पूर्णी चांद तक पहुंचने का सपना देख पाए। और हमारे जवानों के कदम कभी न रुके। सिर्फ इसीलिए कहीं एक मजबूत पुल बना है। देश के नंबर 1 सीमेंट अल्ट्राटेक में हम मानते हैं कि इंडिया बनता रहेगा तो आगे बढ़ता रहेगा। अल्ट्राटेक सीमेंट बनेगा तो बढ़ेगा इंडिया।
Dadu,
Yes?
what does premium mean?
Beta, premium you can say is like petrol. The car will keep going till the time it has petrol. Once petrol is over, the car stops.
But Dad, this time even if the petrol is over, our car won't stop.
How come?
With LIC's Jeevan Labh, even after the premium payment tenure is over, the policy's benefits continue.
That means our journey of happiness will continue non-stop.
LIC हर पल आपके साथ।
गोल्ड का स्टाइलिश पंखा सिर्फ हवा ही नहीं देता, आपके आलीशान घर के कोने कोने में ठंडी हवा के झोंके पहुंचाता है।
कूल फैंस के स्टाइलिश डिजाइन से घर को सुंदर बनाएं। 5 स्टार BLDC कूल फैन से बिजली भी बचाएं।
समय आ गया है घर के पंखे बदलने का और कूल फैंस घर लाने का।
मोदी सरकार की गारंटी, भारत होगा गरीबी मुक्त। 5 सालों में 13 करोड़ 50 लाख लोगों को गरीबी से बाहर निकाला। हमारा संकल्प विकसित भारत।
औलाद सामने बन के चिंगारियों में पल के मैं बनाऊंगा। उम्मीदों के पंख कंधों पे लगा के मैं बनाऊंगा मैं तो।
स्किल, स्टील और दिल से बन रहा है भारत। AMNS इंडिया, स्मार्टर स्टील्स, ब्राइटर फ्यूचर्स।
Now, the survey of a 17th century mosque amid claims that it was built at Lord Krishna's birthplace in Uttar Pradesh is on hold for now after the Supreme Court today paused a High Court order. The Allahabad High Court had last month appointed a commissioner to carry out a survey at the Shahi Eidgah Mosque in Mathura on the lines of a similar assessment at the Gyanvapi Mosque in Varanasi. Now, that order was put on hold by the Supreme Court, which said that the purpose of appointing the commissioner was vague. Listen in.
अगली तारीख पर हम लोग अब माननीय न्यायालय को बताएंगे कि 13.37 एकड़ ज़मीन श्री कृष्ण जन्मभूमि ट्रस्ट के नाम है। खसरे में, खतौनी में बिजली का बिल हम लोग जमा करते हैं, हमारी ट्रस्ट जमा करती है, टंकी का बिल हम लोग जमा करते हैं। इनके खिलाफ हमारी ट्रस्ट की शिकायत पर बिजली कटने का, कनेक्शन कटने का मुकदमा लगाया, 3 लाख का जुर्माना लगा, क्योंकि इनके पास कोई मालिकाना हक नहीं था। और सर्वे होना जरूरी है क्योंकि वहाँ मेरे भगवान विद्यमान है। वहाँ ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय लिखा हुआ है, शंख है, हमारा ओम लगा हुआ है, सत्या बना हुआ है। अंतर यह है कि उल्टा सीधा है, क्योंकि पत्थर जब लगे तो मंदिर के थे। जब सर्वे होगा तो माननीय न्यायालय को पता चलेगा कि वहाँ क्या है, इनके अल्लाह का घर है या मेरे कान्हा का जन्मभूमि है। इसलिए सर्वे होना बहुत जरूरी है। हम लोग अपने तथ्य अगली तारीख पर रखेंगे और हमें उम्मीद है कि हिंदू पक्ष की जीत होगी, क्योंकि ये कान्हा की जंगी है, इनके पास एक भी कागज़ नहीं है। हम तो माननीय न्यायालय में, हाईकोर्ट में भी कहा है, एक कागज़ दिखा दे, हम अपना दावा वापस ले लेंगे।
Today, court heard about the survey order which was being challenged by the Muslim Paksh of the Allahabad High Court case, which was being on the 14th of December, in which the survey order was passed. The the committee, Intizamaniya committee, they have challenged the order, and today the Honorable Supreme Court had stayed the survey order only. But even though they have not stayed the trial at the Honorable Allahabad High Court, that will continue. So basically, they have cited some sort of judgments, and there were some technical glitches. So in which the Supreme Court had issued notice to the to our that Hindu Paksh. So in the next hearing we will just rectify it, and maybe our country is a constitutional following country, and certainly everyone have all the legal remedies to approach other higher courts. So they have just used that, and it doesn't mean that our rights are being stopped. Certainly it is open before the court, and the both of parties, they have time to just keep their views before the honorable court. The next date of hearing will be on 23rd of January, and let's see what happens in that.
हमारी जो सुप्रीम कोर्ट में मांग थी कि जो इलाहाबाद हाई कोर्ट ने ऑर्डर किया है कमीशन भेजने का ईदगाह मस्जिद मथुरा में, उसको स्टे किया जाए, वो मान लिया। लेकिन जो महत्वपूर्ण बात है वो ये है कि माननीय उच्चतम न्यायालय ने ये बार बार ऑब्जर्व किया आज ओरली कि जो पिटिशनर ने जो अपनी एप्लीकेशन कमीशन के लिए लगाई थी उसमें क्लैरिटी नहीं है। वो ये कह रही है कि प्रेयर में जो प्रेयर है वो आप अलाउ कर दें। तो इसके लिए काफ़ी जो ऑनरेबल सुप्रीम कोर्ट था वो काफ़ी चिंतित था इस बात के लिए कि किस प्रकार की एप्लीकेशन नीचे लगाई गई, जिसमें कोई डिटेल्स नहीं है, क्या चाहते हैं ये भी नहीं पता। मेरा ऐसा मानना है कि ये इसलिए है कि जो 50 साल तक एक इशू जो सेटल हो चुका था अदालत से, उसमें जो अपने आप को भक्त बताते हैं और नेक्स्ट बेस्ट फ्रेंड बताते हैं, वो 50 साल तक सोए रहे। फिर सडनली 2021 में उनकी एक बार आँख खुली, तो ये नींद से जाग के जो आँख खुली, मेरा ऐसा मानना है उसकी वजह से क्लैरिटी नहीं है इनको, और ये ऑब्लिक मोटिव से ये पिटीशन डाली गई है। बहुत सारे लोग अपनी राजनीति चमकाना चाहते हैं, बहुत सारे लोगों का क्रिमिनल बैकग्राउंड है जो पिटिशनर्स हैं इसमें, और बहुत ही सीरियस क्रिमिनल बैकग्राउंड है जिसमें रेप मर्डर के भी चार्जेस लगे हुए हैं बहुत सारे पिटिशनर्स पे। इसमें ऐसे पिटिशनर्स भी हैं, तो उनको क्लैरिटी क्या होगी? उनको तो अपना पैसा और दूसरे जो उनके राजनीतिक मकसद हैं वो है, इसलिए क्लैरिटी नहीं है, मैं ये कहना चाहता हूँ।
Alright viewers, do stay with us, as after a very short break we'll be back with 7-day rituals for Ayodhya Ram Temple's consecration ceremony begins today. All eyes on the 22nd of January.
QSMTHE, the world's foremost university rankings organizations, have ranked Amity amongst the top 3% universities globally, making it among the very few Indian universities to be included in both rankings. Yet another top ranking for Amity University.
गाड़ी लेने से पहले टाटा एस गोल्ड पेट्रोल CX का दिल, यानी इसका इंजन देखो, ये इतना बढ़िया है कि 18 किलोमीटर प्रति लीटर तक का माइलेज तो हंसते हंसते दे जाएगा। अब तेल के दाम तो बराबर ही हैं, पर इस गाड़ी की कीमत है कम, इसलिए अब हर ट्रिप में खर्चा है कम और मुनाफा ज्यादा। तो अब सोचो समझो और टाटा एस गोल्ड पेट्रोल CX।
भाई इतनी बड़ी टाइल, इतनी बड़ी बड़ी हिट्स आप लोगों ने मुझे दी हैं। टाइल्स तो बड़े होने चाहिए। सुमानी मैक्स टाइल्स, टाइलों का सबसे बड़ा भाई। सुमानी मैक्स टाइल्स, जमीन से जुड़े।
मोदी सरकार की गारंटी, सबका अपने पक्के घर का सपना होगा पूरा। 4 करोड़ पक्के घरों का निर्माण, हमारा संकल्प विकसित भारत।
I did something called Pirate Radio, and I remember the craziest thing happened. One day, this RJ Mihir tagged Imran Khan, the actor, saying, if you like English music, you love Malini's nighttime show, and he tagged me. And at that point, my name was Miss Malini because of the blog. This is before the empire, okay? And I said as a joke, haha, Imran Khan would love for you to come host the show with me. And look at the power of social media. Imran Khan replied to that tweet, which is like 140 characters, saying, I'll do it on one condition. If we call it Pirate Radio, and I can play what I want. And I remember staring at my screen, thinking, did he just reply to me? I knew that rush of a celebrity replying then, and I was like, I'll do whatever. I didn't even ask the program director. I said, done.
Catch Techno Phantom B Flip 5G presents Women Pioneers of India only on Republic TV.
Sir,
मेंबरशिप होगा।
पर मैंने तो यूज भी नहीं की।
फिर तो वेस्ट हो गई।
कैरी फॉरवर्ड कर दो।
ऐसा कहाँ होता है?
मेरी नीवा भूपा हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस पॉलिसी में।
मतलब
it lets me carry forward my unutilized base coverage to the next year.
कि मुझे भी चाहिए।
जिंदगी को क्लेम कर ले।
This is Republic Niva Bupa Studio, your one stop for all the breaking news updates, and I am Nikita Sahai.
Viewers, we're live and breaking. I'm Shivangi Shukla, getting you the latest coming in this afternoon. And what we see right now are the updates coming in from Ayodhya as the Vedic rituals have begun, leading up to that big Jan 22nd inauguration of the Ram Mandir. We'll get to you all the details of that. But first, the headlines we're tracking right now. Flight delayed. Passengers sit on tarmac. Aviation Ministry issues shock-off notice to Indigo and Mumbai Airport. 7-day rituals for Ayodhya Ram Temple's consecration begins today. All eyes on 22nd January. Exclusive pictures of Ram Temple access, Shiv Temple and Jatayu Temple built. Supreme Court stays implementation of Allahabad High Court order for court-monitored survey of Shahi Eidgah in Mathura. Just months ahead of Lok Sabha polls, rift in Indi widens as Punjab Congress protests against Aam Aadmi Party. Time's up for Vijay Mallya and Sanjay Bhandari. Agencies to head to UK to expedite extradition process. Viewers, top update coming on Republic TV. Supreme Court's two-judge bench delivers split verdict in a plea filed by former Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister in Chandrababu Naidu seeking to quash the FIR and criminal proceedings against him in the skill development scam case. Justices Aniruddha Bose and Bela Trivedi disagree and refer the matter to the Chief Justice of India. All right, viewers, a big update coming in right now on Republic TV where we're seeing that Naidu's plea in Supreme Court when it comes to that. Split verdict delivered, viewers. Top update coming here on Republic TV, and let's take you through what has been happening right now. Now, there seems to be a big development coming in. Let's go to Aneri, my colleague, who is joining us right now. Aneri, Supreme Court referring to a larger bench the plea by former Andhra Pradesh CM Chandrababu Naidu for quashing of a first information report in the skill development scam case. Take us through what we can expect next, because of course we have been tracking the story very closely. The judges are disagreeing on the applicability of the S17A Act.
Well, Shivangi, what we are learning right now is that the Supreme Court two-judge bench has given a split verdict in the Chandrababu Naidu case, where where there was a petition which was filed by Chandrababu Naidu for the quash petition of the case which was filed against him over the skill development scam case in the state of Andhra Pradesh. But now the Supreme Court's two-judge bench has delivered a split judgment in the plea which was filed by Chandrababu Naidu seeking a quash FIR and criminal proceedings against him. But however, now what we are learning is that as there is a split judgment, now the matter has been referred to the Chief Justice of India, and now we'll have to wait and watch how it turns out to be and what will be the further proceedings into this matter. But yes, just few days back we had seen that the Andhra Pradesh High Court had also given an anticipatory bail. Well, that was some sort of relief to Chandrababu Naidu that he had got anticipatory bail in other three cases, and also Earlier, he had got bail. He's out on bail in the skill development scam case. But now we'll have to wait and watch how the developments take place in the Supreme Court, because now the matter has been referred to Chief Justice of India, and today the verdict has the judgment which was delivered was a split judgment. The two-judge bench has delivered a split judgment in the matter related to the quashing of FIR and criminal proceedings against Chandrababu Naidu in connection with the skill development scam case, for which, remember, he was sent to jail for more than 50 days, and also right now he is out on bail. And recently also the Andhra Pradesh High Court had given anticipatory bail to Chandrababu Naidu in connection with 3 other cases, that is including the Inner Ring Road case, liquor case, and also a sand mining case. So definitely we'll have to wait and watch what would be the next move in the Supreme Court and what would be the next move by the TDP as well.
All right, and if you could take our viewers through what else we can expect next, because we know that earlier he was granted a regular bail by the single judge bench, and of course he was in custody earlier till he was granted the interim medical bail by Andhra Pradesh High Court in October last year. If you could take our viewers through what can we expect next, of course this is not something which is ending anytime soon. Naidu wants that the FIR should be completely quashed.
Well, that's right, Shivangi. Since a long time, we have been seeing that the legal cell of the TDP and Chandrababu Naidu had moved quash petition in the Supreme Court, but now looks like the legal battle for Chandrababu Naidu is likely to continue further, because the split judgment which has come in, which was delivered today in the Supreme Court by 2-judge bench, was a split judgment, both judges having different opinions, and that is the reason now we are seeing that the matter has been referred to the Chief Justice of India. So we'll have to wait and watch when the next hearing takes place and what would be the next move by the TDP as well, because this is a big development coming in regard with Chandrababu Naidu's quash petition, which was filed in connection with the skill development scam case. Remember, he was in jail. Then he was out on legal grounds. He was granted bail, and now we are seeing that the quash petition has got a split judgment. So now the matter will be heard by the Chief Justice of India. So still a long wait for Chandrababu Naidu is what we can say. So we'll have to wait and watch how it turns out to be, and what would be the next move by the TDP also remains to be seen, because remember, Andhra Pradesh is right now at a very crucial juncture, because there are assembly elections which are all set to take place in the next 2 to 3 months. So we'll have to wait and watch what would be the next move by the TDP as well.
All right, thank you so much, Neri, for joining us right now as we keep tracking all these developments coming in. Let's move ahead to the other story that we are tracking. National capital yet again woke up to freezing weather, with at least 30 flights departing from New Delhi's IGI airport getting delayed, while at least 70 flights getting cancelled due to the weather conditions. Many passengers were seen helplessly waiting for their flights as the minimum temperature hits the 5-degree mark. Acclaimed sculptor Arun Yogi Raj Madh expressed happiness over her son's creation being selected to be installed in the Grand Ayodhya Ram Mandir during the Pran Pratistha ceremony on the 22nd of January. As the country gears up for the Ram Mandir consecration ceremony on the 22nd of January, Union Minister Jitendra Singh participated in the All India Cleanliness Drive at Jammu's temple, and calling it a small effort to show commitment for Ram Lalla. Jitendra Singh for the BJP's Cleanliness Drive kick-started this Sunday. The Indian and Argentinian governments entered an agreement to explore lithium in the South American nation as it seeks to delve into supply of the rare element crucial for an environment-friendly future. Argentina, along with Chile and Bolivia, have more than half of the world's lithium reserves. As we head toward the very auspicious Ram Mandir consecration ceremony, now JNU's Vice Chancellor Santashri Dhulipari Pandit has now come ahead and hailed Lord Ram as a symbol of unity and diversity, while adding that every Indian and every Bharatiya of the country must be proud of it. Pandit further added that how Lord Ram is very important in all of South Asia as well as Southeast Asia. Indian Navy's Vice Admiral and Pramod has assumed the charge as the new Director General, Naval Operations. In the past, held important staff appointments, including Joint Director, Naval Air Staff, and Director and Principal Director of Aircraft Acquisitions. Let's move ahead to the big update we have got for you from Ayodhya. Republic Access exclusive pictures of the Sanctum Sanctorum. First pictures of the throne on which Lord Ram's statue will be kept. That is right. You're getting unseen pictures, inside visuals, exclusive visuals only on Republic TV. And now you see that those are the visuals from the Sanctum Sanctorum. Special pictures coming in right now on Republic TV as we keep getting you more updates. And these are the highlights just ahead of the Ram Mandir inauguration that we are counting down to here on Republic TV. So you can see those beautiful images coming in from inside the Sanctum Sanctorum. Let's go to Priyanka, who's joining us live. Priyanka, first, an exclusive visuals on Republic TV only of what is waiting for all the devotees which will be descending upon the Ram Mandir in Ayodhya, and some who will be watching from home as well. Take us through what we are seeing on our screens right now. These are unseen pictures from inside the Ram Mandir.
Well, absolutely, Shivangi. These are exclusive pictures, a sneak peek that Republic is getting for their viewers to understand how the Sanctum Sanctorum is also being constructed and the finishing touches to the Sanctum Sanctorum that is being given by the artisans inside, where the engravings are being made, and most importantly, the throne on which the idol of Ram Lala will be also kept on 18th of January is when the Muhurat has been taken out for. Around 3:30 to 4 a.m. is when the idol will be placed on the top of this Makrana marble throne that has also been constructed by the artisans and the L&T engineers who are also present inside, who are making sure that all of the work is going on without a hindrance. And apart from that, we are looking at 50,000 square feet of the Makrana marble that is being used, which has also been reiterated time and time again by the trust members who have stated that this is the Makrana marble that has been brought in from Rajasthan. A major part of the temple is going to be made out of this stone, and that's exactly what we are seeing on our screens for our viewers to understand how the Sanctum Sanctorum is being decorated, how the Sanctum Sanctorum is also being furnished, the finishing touches that are being given. You can see the throne that has been placed. There is a pipe that is placed in the middle of it, and that's where the idol is going to be placed on 18th of January. That is for our viewers to understand how the placement of the idol will be done. And right behind the entire throne, we can see the wall full of engravings that has also been made out of the Makrana marble. Once again, that has been brought in from Rajasthan. And that essentially helps us understand how the Sanctum Sanctorum has been decorated and also been decorated with the stones of India, because these are stones that have been not just this particular stone, but the entire temple has been made from the stones that have been brought in from Karnataka, from Tamil Nadu and Rajasthan. These are the three main places where the stones have been brought in. Main, of course, being the limestone from Rajasthan, once again, that is being used for the engravings, and the pink limestone that we see in many of the pictures. The outer part of the temple has been done with those limestones, and the inside of the temple, we are looking at the Makrana stones that have been used, Makrana marbles that have been used, and that is the same stone, remember, Shivangi, that is also being used to make the idol of Ram Lala, and that's when we will be able to get a glimpse of that idol, of course, on 22nd of January, and the idol will be placed on 18th of January. But this is essentially the stone that has been used in and around the entire temple. Inside the temple, we are looking at the Makrana marbles that have been used in the flooring and also in the walls and the engravings that have been made. Now, the Sanctum Sanctorum specifically, the pictures that we are getting getting our viewers the sneak peek of, that helps us understand that the Sanctum Sanctorum has been made completely out of Makrana marbles that has been brought in from Rajasthan. The engravings in the backdrop of the entire throne that has been placed is also out of the Makrana marbles, and engravings very artistically done by several artisans that had also come in from Rajasthan. For over 8 to 9 months, these artisans had been inside carrying out the engravings of these Makrana marbles. And now, of course, the throne that has finally been placed, the throne is ready, awaiting for the Lord Ram's idol that will now be placed on 18th of January, Shivangi.
Right, we're getting all those details coming in right now from my colleague Priyanka, who has been on ground. And Priyanka, we have seen many other unseen pictures here on Republic TV. We're talking about the Shiv temple, the Sita temple, the Jatayu temple. Beautiful and magnificent, structures with great architecture, a lot of design and thought which has gone behind it. If you could take our viewers through what else can we expect as we inch towards the Ram Mandir inauguration.
Well, Shivangi, preparation on all fronts is on right now here in Ayodhya. We understand how the construction, of course, let's talk about the construction for our viewers to understand. The temple construction is being carried out. We are also speaking to the trust members who are giving us an understanding of how not just the main temple, but the entire temple premises that will also be completely constructed by the end of 2024 is the timeline that they are sticking to, because it is not just the main temple that will be ready for the consecration ceremony on 22nd of January. There is a second and the third floor of the temple as well that will be constructed out of the same stones that have been brought in from Karnataka, Tamil Nadu and Rajasthan. So more of this work that we are seeing, more of these pictures that we are seeing, we will get to understand after the 22nd of January, when the second and the third floor of the temple will also be made. And there as well, there will be other idols that will be placed. So a lot of work for that is also being carried out. But apart from that, till 22nd of January, they are making sure that the east wall of the Parkota and the engravings inside it. So one part of the Parkota will be ready for anyone to see, for the VVIP movement who will be, that will be there, the VVIPs who will be able to see the Parkota wall and the east part of the Parkota wall, and they will be able to walk through the entire Parkota as well. Apart from that, the 2 to 3 temples that you very rightly mentioned, the Shiv temple, the Jatayu temple, the Sita Mata temple.
माना जाता है कि यहाँ भारी संख्या में श्रद्धालु आते हैं, दर्शन करते हैं, और ये मान्यता भी यहाँ के लिए मानी जाती है कि यहाँ जो पहुँचता है उनकी मनोकामना भी पूर्ण होती है। आप देख सकते हैं प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी इस मंदिर में पहुँच चुके हैं, जहाँ वे पारंपरिक विधि विधान से भगवान की पूजा अर्चना करेंगे। और ये आपके सामने जो दृश्य दिखाते हैं कि प्राचीन वास्तुकला का एक बहुत बेहतरीन नमूना उदाहरण है ये प्राचीन मंदिर, जहां दूर दूर से श्रद्धालु भगवान के दर्शनों के लिए आते हैं। और प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी भी यहां पहुंचे हैं भगवान की पूजा अर्चना करने के लिए। आज प्रधानमंत्री का काफ़ी व्यस्त कार्यक्रम रहने वाला है, और ये वीरभद्र स्वामी मंदिर जो अनंतपुर ज़िले में मौजूद है, सबसे पहले आज प्रधानमंत्री यहाँ पहुँचे हैं। तो अपनी पारंपरिक विधि विधान से पूजा करेंगे, और इस पूजा के बाद प्रधानमंत्री अपने इस दौरे के अन्य कार्यक्रमों को आगे बढ़ाएंगे। तो ये दृश्य आपको हम सीधे दिखा रहे थे। खबरों के सिलसिले को ही आगे बढ़ाते हैं। सोशल मीडिया पर वित्त मंत्रालय ने नया
For our viewers, the Prime Minister offering prayers at the Veerbhadra temple in Andhra Pradesh. Those visuals coming in right now of the Prime Minister visiting the temple in Andhra Pradesh. And the Prime Minister will also be inaugurating the National Academy of Customs, Indirect Taxes and Narcotics Institute later on, viewers. The Prime Minister reached Andhra Pradesh this afternoon to participate in the scheduled programs, and he's performing puja and darshan at the Veerbhadra temple. The Prime Minister is on his visit to Andhra Pradesh, and this is coming in as we are tracking all the details at this point of time. The Prime Minister is praying at the Veerbhadra temple, He will also hear verses from the Ramayana, which is in Telugu. And he is on a trip, which is very significant. This particular temple is very significant, and its location is very significant because it holds a special place in the Ramayana. Just 6 days before the Pran Pratistha ceremony of the grand Ram Janmabhoomi Mandir in Ayodhya. And the Prime Minister has been visiting other temples as well. He was earlier in Nashik a few days back, and right now he is in Ayodhya. He's offered prayers earlier in Nashik and other places. Now he is in Andhra Pradesh and performing a puja and a darshan at the Veerbhadra temple. Soon he will also be hearing verses from the Ramayana, which is in Telugu later on. At around 3:30 p.m., the Prime Minister will also be inaugurating the new campus of the National Academy of Customs, Indirect Taxes and Narcotics. Following the inauguration, the Prime Minister will visit the first floor of the NACIN to view the Antiquities Smuggling Center and others. The Prime Minister has a very hectic trip with a lot of points that he'll be covering, but right now he is in Andhra Pradesh, where he is offering prayers and a darshan at Veerbhadra temple. Let's take a very short break. Much more coming up as we keep getting the top updates.
पता है ये लंबी सी मेट्रो लाइन क्यों बनी? सिर्फ इसलिए कि पापा जल्दी घर पर आए और ये दोनों उनकी गोदी में छलांग मार पाए। वो काम ही कैसा काम जिसकी खोज किसी को अपनों से दूर ले जाए। सिर्फ इसलिए रंजीत के शहर में भी एक ऑफिस बना है। कहीं एक नई रोड ने साइंस को शहर से गांव तक पहुंचाया ताकि पूर्णी चांद तक पहुंचने का सपना देख पाए और हमारे जवानों के कदम कभी न रुके। सिर्फ इसीलिए कहीं एक मजबूत पुल बना है। देश के नंबर 1 सीमेंट अल्ट्राटेक में हम मानते हैं कि इंडिया बनता रहेगा तो आगे बढ़ता रहेगा। अल्ट्राटेक सीमेंट बनेगा तो बढ़ेगा इंडिया।
हो बिजनेस बढ़ाना, गुड़िया को पढ़ाना या मिसेस के साथ वेकेशन, लो मुथूट फाइनेंस गोल्ड लोन, भरोसा इंडिया का।
मुथूट फाइनेंस भारत का नंबर 1 सबसे भरोसेमंद फाइनेंशियल सर्विसेज ब्रांड। गोल्ड लोन के लिए अभी कॉल करें 1-800-313-1212।
केंद्रीय शिक्षा मंत्री धर्मेंद्र प्रधान और मुख्यमंत्री योगी आदित्यनाथ ने लखनऊ में पीएम श्री स्कूलों के 404 करोड़ रुपए की लागत से होने वाले आधुनिकीकरण कार्यक्रम का शुभारंभ किया।
मैं सबसे पहले आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री जी का हृदय से आभारी हूँ। शिक्षा को राष्ट्रीय शिक्षा नीति के रूप में उन्होंने लागू करते हुए 2020 में पूरे देश को एक नए विजन के साथ आगे बढ़ने की एक नई प्रेरणा दी और उसी श्रृंखला का हिस्सा है पीएम श्री स्कूल की योजना।
इसके साथ ही प्रोजेक्ट अलंकार के तहत माध्यमिक विद्यालयों में सुविधाओं के लिए 347 करोड़ की धनराशि भी हस्तांतरित की गई। प्रदेश में गुणवत्तापूर्ण शिक्षा के लिए प्रतिबद्ध योगी सरकार की इस योजना का लाभ प्रदेश के लगभग 5 करोड़ बच्चों को होगा।
भाई इतनी बड़ी टाइल, इतनी बड़ी बड़ी हिट्स आप लोगों ने मुझे दी हैं। टाइल्स तो बड़े होने चाहिए। सुमानी मैक्स टाइल्स, टाइलों का सबसे बड़ा भाई। सुमानी मैक्स टाइल्स, जमीन से जुड़े।
And viewers, as we count down to the Ram Mandir inauguration, our correspondent interacted with an artist from Jaipur who brought in the Bhog Thal to Ayodhya that will serve offerings to Lord Ram on 22nd of Jan. This is the main Bhog Thal made out of silver and gold. Take a look at this report for more details.
So we've bought a silver Bhog Thal here with 4 bowls and 1 kalash. So if you look at this entire Bhog Thal, the base of the Bhog Thal is made of 24 karat gold plated, and the entire rest of the Bhog Thal is made of pure silver. So we have invested a lot of time, and we've read a lot of textbooks and just try to understand how to design this. So if you would see this thing, the base is made of Hanumanji, who's carrying the Bhog Thal with 4 bowls. Do you want me to explain the entire thing?
So we are looking at a lot of significance as far as the shlokas on this inscribed in this as well, and also walk us through the details of it and where it will be placed on 22nd of January, how it will be used on the consecration ceremony.
For sure. So these shlokas, there are 15 shlokas that you would see in this one. So this Bhog Thal actually, these shlokas actually are from the 31st Sarga of Sundarkand, where Hanumanji reaches Ashok Vatika, meets Sita Maiya, and he tells her that, I have been sent by your Ramji. But she's reluctant, she doesn't believe that. So he explains Sri Ram in 15 different shlokas where he describes his eyes, the calmness on his face, and the character that he has. So these 15 shlokas are on the outer side. On the center part, you would see the sun god, which again plays a very...
Another reflection of the Surya Vanshikal that is also reflected in the entire city as well, and it is going to be reflected on the 22nd of January.
Absolutely, you're right. And also Surya Dev plays a very important role right before when Ramji was heading towards Lanka. So he was, they say, a bit nervous about it. So Agastya Rishi had come, and they had a yagya, and they prayed Lord Surya, and then that's when he gets all the power and all the strength, and he comes back.
Pooja, you left the job and still so cool?
Bro, new challenges bring new opportunities.
Oh, really?
Seriously, Rahul, my entire house, now it's an online retail store. Look.
Wow. But money?
Few years back, I'd invested my Diwali bonus.
And now you have LIC's ULIP plan Nivesh Plus. Invest once, get the benefit of both life insurance and maximize returns based on market trends.
One sec, Rahul.
Madam, you are double cool.
मिलके हम पंजाब को रंगला पंजाब बनाएंगे और बिजली के मामले में पंजाब को सरप्लस बनाएंगे।
24 घंटे बिजली रहिंदी है जी, कोई दिक्कत नहीं बिजली दी, सानू कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं आउंदी जी। जो भी मतलब लोग सरकार नू टैक्स जमा कराउंदे आ, वो टैक्स ही ये लग रहा है जी, ते सानू संतुष्टि है सरकार तो जी। पंजाब सरकार दा भगवंत मान जी दा बहुत बहुत धन्नवाद करते हैं जी।
बिजली दे बिल तो जमा ही मैनू 1.5 साल हो गया, जमा जीरो आ रहा मेरा। ते जिहड़े वो लैपटॉप ते अगे पढ़ाइयां नहीं हुंदियां सी बच्चों दियां, यानी दी हुण तां जमा ही भोरा भी नहीं कट के ते लगदा। बिजली दा बहुत सोहना सूबा सरकार ने बहुत सोहना काम कीते है।
कि गवर्नमेंट तो बनाती लोगों ने, हुण अपनी नैक्सट जनरेशन किवें बनू, अगली पीढ़ी जिहड़ी है उहनूं आपां किवें उच्चा लैके जा सकते हैं, गरीबां दा जिउण दा स्तर जिहड़ा जीवन उच्चा पद्धर दा किवें चक सकते हैं, ये साडियां प्रायोरिटीज़ ने। मेरे ते यकीन तुसीं कीता तां यकीन रखियो, मैं तुहाडा यकीन कदे टुटण नहीं दूंगा।
जब प्राइवेसी प्रोटेक्शन के बिना हो हैकर्स के पास अथॉरिटी, फिर किस बात की साइबर सिक्योरिटी। क्विक हील, आज के लाइफ की प्रायोरिटी साइबर सिक्योरिटी।
Viewers, we're live and breaking. I'm Shivangi Shukla, getting you the latest coming in this afternoon. Now, what we see right now is what is happening in Ayodhya. That is, the Vedic rituals have started, and we are leading up to the Pran Pratistha, which will happen on Jan 22nd. That's the top story. We have reporters on ground covering every detail, every color coming in from Ayodhya. But first, the headlines we're tracking at this moment. Flight delayed, passengers sit on tarmac. Aviation Ministry issues short course notices to Indigo and as well. Seven-day rituals for Ayodhya Ram Temple's consecration begins today. All eyes on 22nd January. Exclusive pictures of Ram Temple access, Shiv Temple and Jatayu Temple built. Supreme Court stays implementation of Allahabad High Court order for court-monitored survey of Shahid Khan Mathura. Just months ahead of Lok Sabha polls, rift in Indi widens as Punjab Congress protest against Aam Aadmi Party. Times up for Vijay Mallya and Sanjay Bhandari. Agencies head to UK to expedite extradition process.
नरेंद्र मोदी जब भी विभिन्न स्थलों पर जाते हैं तो वे इन प्राचीन मंदिरों में दर्शन करने ज़रूर जाते हैं और वीरभद्र स्वामी मंदिर, जिसकी बहुत ही मान्यता मानी जाती है, इसी मंदिर में पहुंचकर आज प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी ने अपने आंध्र प्रदेश के दौरे का शुभारंभ किया है और आज प्रधानमंत्री का कार्यक्रम भी व्यस्त रहेगा। लेकिन सबसे पहले भगवान की पूजा अर्चना करते हुए, देश में सुख शांति और समृद्धि की कामना करते हुए प्रधानमंत्री
में गोपाय अमृतत्वाय जीवसे जातां जनिष्यमाणां अमृते सत्ये प्रतिष्ठिता सर्वजितुं मे गोपाय रसमन्नमिहायोषि ततनो अविषन्नः पितं कृणु शग्यस्य पशून् मे गोपाय द्विपादो ये चतुष्पदः अष्टाशफाश्चैहाग्ने ये चैकशफा आशुगाः सप्ताः तानिन्द्रियावतः कुरु सर्वमायुरुपासताम् पर्याप्यायनन्तरायाप्ये सर्वस्य चित्ते सर्वमेव तेनाप्नोति सर्वं जयति इन्द्रस्तोमेन नमस्करोमि।
तो वीरभद्र स्वामी मंदिर जो लिपाक्षी में स्थित है और भगवान शिव का ही रूप माना जाते हैं वीरभद्र, और वीरभद्र स्वामी का ये मंदिर है जहां आज प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी ने पूजा अर्चना की है। विजयनगर काल के आर्किटेक्चर से सुसज्जित है ये प्राचीन मंदिर, जहां आज प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी ने पारंपरिक विधि विधान से पूजा अर्चना की है। ये मंदिर जो 16वीं शताब्दी में बनाया गया था, अत्यंत प्राचीन मंदिर, जहां आज प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी पहुंचे अपने आंध्र प्रदेश के दौरे का शुभारंभ करते हुए
प्रजां मे गोपाय अमृतत्वाय जीवसे जातां जनिष्यमाणां च अमृते सत्ये प्रतिष्ठिता अथर्वपितुं मे गोपाय प्रसवन्नमिहायोषि ततनो अविशन्नः पितुं कृणु शग्यस्य पशून्मे गोपाय द्विपादो ये चतुष्पदः अष्टाशफाश्चैहाग्ने ये चैकशफा आशुगाः सप्तः तानिन्द्रियावतः कुरु सर्वमायुरुपासताम् पर्याप्यायनन्तरायास्याप्ये सर्वस्य चित्ते सर्वमेव तेनाप्नोति सर्वं जयति इन्द्रस्तोमेन नमस्कार।
भगवान शिव के ही अवतार वीरभद्र को समर्पित है ये मंदिर, वीरभद्र स्वामी मंदिर, जो अनंतपुर जिले के लिपाक्षी में स्थित है। 16वीं शताब्दी में निर्मित ये मंदिर और यहाँ की वास्तुशिल्प की भी विशेषता विजयनगर शैली की है। यहाँ की नक्काशी इस प्राचीन मंदिर के ऐतिहासिक आयाम को प्रस्तुत करती है। राष्ट्रीय महत्व के केंद्रीय संरक्षित स्मारकों में से एक है ये वीरभद्र स्वामी मंदिर, जो आंध्र प्रदेश के लिपाक्षी में स्थित है। यहाँ तमाम भित्ति चित्र भी प्रस्तुत किए गए हैं और इसमें राम और कृष्ण, महाभारत और पुराण, रामायण के भी दृश्यों को यहाँ भित्ति चित्र के रूप में प्रस्तुत किया गया है। भगवान शिव के अवतार वीरभद्र को समर्पित ये मंदिर।
जातां जनिष्यमाणां च अमृते सत्ये प्रतिष्ठिता अथर्वपितुं मे गोपाय प्रसवन्नमिहायोषि ततनो अविशन्नः पितुं कृणु शग्यस्य पशून्मे गोपाय द्विपादो ये चतुष्पदः अष्टाशफाश्चैहाग्ने ये चैकशफा आशुगाः सप्तः तानिन्द्रियावतः कुरु सर्वमायुरुपासताम् पर्याप्यायनन्तरायास्याप्ये सर्वस्य चित्ते सर्वमेव तेनाप्नोति सर्वं जयति इन्द्रस्तोमेन नमस्कार।
और इस वक्त हमारे संवाददाता धीरज सीधे आंध्र प्रदेश के वीरभद्र स्वामी मंदिर से हमारे साथ जुड़ रहे हैं। धीरज, सबसे पहले यही कि हालांकि ये भगवान शिव के अवतार माने जाते हैं वीरभद्र, और ये मंदिर बहुत प्राचीन है, क्या कुछ विशेषता है इस मंदिर की?
बिल्कुल, आपने सही कहा। ये मंदिर जो है वो काफी प्राचीन है और काफी प्रसिद्ध भी है, वीरभद्राचार्य टेम्पल। और जैसा कि यहाँ इस मंदिर जो जिस स्थान पे ये स्थित है उसके बारे में ऐसी बातें कही जाती है कि ये रामायण कालीन है। और जब कहा जाता है कि इस मंदिर के साथ में एक जटायु की प्रतिमा भी स्थापित है। जटायु का संबंध रामायण कालीन से है। जब रावण सीता का अपहरण कर ले जा रहा था तो उस समय जटायु ने रावण को रोकने की कोशिश की थी, और उसी समय जबकि जटायु का युद्ध होता है रावण से और जटायु के जो पंख काट दिए जाते हैं, और कहा जाता है कि उस समय माता सीता उस पावन धरती पर उतरी थी और जटायु को उन्होंने कहा था कि आपको तब तक इंतजार करना है जब तक कि प्रभु श्री राम यहाँ तक आ नहीं जाते हैं। तो ये जो प्रसिद्ध किंवदंती है इस मंदिर के साथ, इस जगह के साथ जुड़ी हुई है। और इस मंदिर की जो सबसे खास विशेषता है कि इस मंदिर में 70 जो पिलर हैं इस मंदिर में।
So viewers, Prime Minister offering prayers at the Veerbhadra temple. Those visuals coming in from Andhra Pradesh, and Prime Minister is in Andhra Pradesh today itself. He is performing puja and darshan at the Veerbhadra temple in Lipakshi village, and he will also hear verses from the Ramayana, which is in Telugu. The Prime Minister is visiting Lipakshi, which is a very important place when it comes to Ramayana. And this coming in, viewers, as just 6 days are left before the Pran Pratistha ceremony of the Grand Ram Janmabhoomi Mandir in Ayodhya. All right, viewers, let's move ahead to the other story we are tracking here on Republic TV. Supreme Court says that during the cleaning of the district magistrate, Varanasi will keep in mind the old order of the Supreme Court. Supreme Court had said in its old order that the seal area should be kept safe and no item should be tampered with. So viewers, we're getting some more updates coming in. Big lead coming in the Gyanvapi case. Supreme Court orders cleaning of the Shivalinga tank. And this coming in, viewers, as we keep getting you more updates here on Republic TV. What we see right now is the top update coming here on Republic TV on when it comes to the Gyanvapi case. We've been tracking the story very, very closely here and tracking all the details which have been coming out from the story. But what we can tell you right now, viewers, the Supreme Court permits cleaning of the sealed off area inside the mosque. So that is a big lead coming out right now. And we'll be joined by my colleague very soon who will help us understand what we can expect next. So the Supreme Court is saying that that the area, the Wazu Khana, shall be cleaned under the supervision of the district administration of Varanasi, having regarding to the previous order of the apex court, viewers. So that is the big update coming on Republic TV, where we are seeing that there's been a big update. Supreme Court ordered cleaning of the Shivalinga tank, and we are seeing that there are some kind of guidelines also issued. So Supreme Court has said that in its old order that the seal area should be kept safe and no item should be tampered with. The Hindu side has demanded immediate cleaning of the filth spread after the death of fishes in the tank of the alleged Shivalinga. Hindu side says that since according to a belief, Shivalinga is present there and Shivalinga needs to be kept away from any kind of dirt and dead creatures. So Supreme Court saying that during the cleaning, this is very important to keep in mind of what we can expect next in the story is that we are seeing that there has been a big lead in the Gyanvapi case. Supreme Court ordering cleaning of the Wazu Khana, and it will be cleaned under the supervision of the district administration. That is a big update coming here on Republic TV. Supreme Court ordering the cleaning of the water tank. And as we keep getting viewers more updates, let's tell you exactly what is happening right now. We have been seeing that this is a story which has been tracked very closely here on Republic TV. And as we keep getting you more updates, Supreme Court is saying that the Wazu Khana should be cleaned under the supervision of the Varanasi administration. So that is coming in, viewers. As we keep getting you more updates, the apex court's directions are coming in on an application by the Hindu side seeking cleaning of the entire area of the Wazu Khana of the Gyanvapi mosque, where a shivling was found, and maintaining hygienic conditions. So that is what we are learning of right now, where Supreme Court allows the application of Hindu side's petition seeking directions for cleaning the entire area of the Wazu Khana of Gyanvapi mosque, where the shivling was found, and maintaining hygienic conditions. Let's move ahead, viewers, to the other story we are tracking on Republic TV. So viewers, now what we see is that as we head towards the Ram Mandir inauguration, the devotees from Sri Krishna's birthplace, Mathura, have sent 1,000 kilograms of laddus to Ayodhya. Take a look at this report for more. Viewers, getting some big breaking after Milind Deora left Congress. Many leaders of the Maharashtra Congress may leave the Congress. That is right. Political quake in the MVA soon. That is the big update we're getting for you right now, where the BJP leader Ashish Deshmukh has claimed that 4 leaders of the Maharashtra Congress will join BJP soon, just before Lok Sabha elections. These leaders are in touch with BJP because they are not happy with the Congress, and that is why they are leaving. So big update coming on Republic TV. I believe Satyam Vijay, my colleague, is joining us right now. And Satyam Vijay, we knew earlier, Satyam Vijay, in fact, Republic TV, through our sources, knew that there would be a big political quake in Maharashtra where many leaders from Congress might be defecting soon. Now we know that at least four leaders of Maharashtra Congress will join the BJP. When is that likely, and how confident are we? In fact, we know that the leaders are in touch with the BJP because they're not happy with the Congress. That is exactly what Ashish Deshmukh is claiming. But will that happen soon? Is there any kind of confirmation coming in on that?
देखिए, मिलिंद देवरा के कांग्रेस छोड़ने के बाद कहीं कहीं महाराष्ट्र कांग्रेस में कई ऐसे नेता हैं जो कि जल्द ही बीजेपी में शामिल हो सकते हैं। यह दावा किया है जो कि बीजेपी लीडर आशीष देशमुख है, उन्होंने दावा किया कि 4 बड़े नेता, जो महाराष्ट्र के 4 बड़े नेता है, कांग्रेस से काफी दिन से नाराज चल रहे हैं और जल्द ही लोकसभा चुनाव के पहले ही बीजेपी में शामिल हो गए। लगातार उनका दावा है कि लगातार बीजेपी के संपर्क में कई और नेता हैं जो कांग्रेस में है, क्योंकि अंदर कांग्रेस के काफी गुटबाजी है, उसको लेकर परेशान है और आने वाले लोकसभा चुनाव के पहले सभी नेता जो है बीजेपी में शामिल हो सकते हैं। इसके पहले देखा गया कि मिलिंद देवरा ने साफ तौर से कहा था कि अभी हमारी ओपनिंग है, अभी हमारी शुरुआत है और आने वाले दिनों में महाराष्ट्र कांग्रेस के कई नेता हैं जो कि जल्द ही बीजेपी और जो एकनाथ शिंदे की शिवसेना पार्टी है उसमें शामिल हो गए। कहीं कहीं बीजेपी के नेता आशीष देशमुख ने बहुत बड़ा दावा किया है कि जल्द ही 15 दिनों, उन्होंने समय दिया कि 15 दिनों के अंदर ही कांग्रेस के कई बड़े नेता बीजेपी में शामिल हो गए, जो कि 4 नाम उन्होंने बताया है और बीजेपी के संपर्क में है। जी
Right, Satyam Vijay. So big claim by Maharashtra BJP leader. But if you could take viewers through exactly what does he mean when he says that they are not happy. These 4 leaders of Maharashtra Congress are not happy with the Congress, and that is why they are leaving. Take our viewers through, Satyam Vijay. What does Ashish Deshmukh, the BJP leader, mean when he says that these Maharashtra Congress leaders are not happy? What are they not happy about?
देखिए, जिस तरह से आशीष देशमुख ने दावा किया है कि लोकसभा चुनाव के पहले ही कहीं कहीं बीजेपी कई ऐसे नेता जो संपर्क में है और वही उन्होंने बात कहा कि 4 कांग्रेस के बड़े नेता हैं जो कि बीजेपी से लगातार संपर्क में है और लोकसभा चुनाव के पहले शामिल हो जाए। कहीं कहीं महाराष्ट्र में जो खींचतान देखने को मिल रहा है, जिस तरह से अंदरूनी कलह है दोनों के बीच में, आपस के नेताओं में और गुटबाजी को लेकर कहीं कहीं आपस में परेशान है। यही दिखाई दे रहा है कि जिस तरह से मिलिंद देवरा ने कांग्रेस छोड़ा है, क्योंकि बहुत बड़े नेता थे मिलिंद देवरा और जिस तरह से उनका वर्चस्व था, जिस तरह से प्रभाव था, उसके बाद लगातार कांग्रेस कई ऐसे नेता हैं जो कि बीजेपी के संपर्क में है और आज जिस तरह से आशीष देशमुख ने दावा किया कि 4 बड़े नेता हैं जल्द ही बीजेपी में शामिल होंगे लोकसभा चुनाव से पहले। जी
All right, thank you so much for joining us with all the details coming in. Satyam Vijay getting us top updates as we keep getting you more details. Now, political quake could be possible in MVA where 4 leaders could be joining the BJP soon. We'll keep a very close eye on this story, viewers. And now let's move ahead to the other story we're tracking here on Republic TV. The national capital yet again woke up to freezing weather with at least 30 flights departing from the New Delhi's IGI airport getting delayed, while at least 17 flights getting cancelled due to the terrible weather conditions. Many passengers were seen helplessly waiting for their flights as the temperatures hit the 5-degree mark. Acclaimed sculptor Arun Yogiraj's mother expressed happiness over her son's creation being selected to be installed in Grand Ayodhya temple during the Pran Pratistha ceremony on 22nd of January. As the country gears up for the Mandir consecration ceremony on the 22nd of Jan, Union Minister Jitendra Singh participated in the All India Cleanliness Drive at Jammu's temple, calling it a small effort to show commitment for Ram Lala. He said that this is a big boost to BJP's cleanliness drive. The Indian and Argentinian governments entered an agreement to explore lithium in the South American nation as it seeks to delve into supply of the rare element crucial for an environment-friendly future. Argentina, along with Chile and Bolivia, have more than half of the world's lithium reserves. As we head towards the very auspicious Mandir consecration ceremony, now JNU's Vice Chancellor Santashri Pandit has become a head of the hailed Lord Ram and the symbol of unity in the diversity, while adding that every Indian and every Bharatiya of the country must be proud of it. Pandit further added that how Lord Ram is very important in all of South Asia as well as Southeast Asia. Indian Navy's Vice Admiral and Pramod has now assumed charge as the new Naval Director, the new Director General Naval Operations, as we see that Pramod has, in fact, in the past held important positions and appointments, including Joint Director, Naval Air Staff, and Director and Principal Director of Aircraft Acquisitions. Much more coming up, viewers. Supreme Court stays implementation of Allahabad High Court order for court-monitored survey of Shahi Eidgah in Mathura.
पता है ये लंबी सी मेट्रो लाइन क्यों बनी? सिर्फ इसलिए कि पापा जल्दी घर पर आए और ये दोनों उनकी गोदी में छलांग मार पाए। वो काम ही कैसा काम जिसकी खोज किसी को अपनों से दूर ले जाए। सिर्फ इसलिए रंजीत के शहर में भी एक ऑफिस बना है। कहीं एक नई रोड ने साइंस को शहर से गांव तक पहुंचाया ताकि पूर्णी चांद तक पहुंचने का सपना देख पाए। और हमारे जवानों के कदम कभी न रुके, सिर्फ इसीलिए कहीं एक मजबूत पुल बना है। देश के नंबर 1 सीमेंट अल्ट्राटेक में हम मानते हैं कि इंडिया बनता रहेगा तो आगे बढ़ता रहेगा। अल्ट्राटेक सीमेंट बनेगा तो बढ़ेगा इंडिया।
देख, इत्तू सी है, थाली तो अनलिमिटेड होनी चाहिए।
कैंटीन की थाली है, कोई नीवा बूपा हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस पॉलिसी थोड़ी है।
मतलब
इत्तू भी क्लेम किया तो पूरा बेस कवरेज वापस, अनलिमिटेड टाइम।
ये तो मुझे भी चाहिए।
जिंदगी को क्लेम कर ले।
Whenever I had ice cream or cold water, I would experience a sharp shooting sensation. So I just kept ignoring it. Even my hot chai was giving me the same amount of discomfort. My dentist recommended Sensodyne. So now I can be completely carefree and sip my hot cup of tea. It really works.
मोदी सरकार की गारंटी, महिलाओं के लिए धुआं मुक्त रसोई। प्रधानमंत्री उज्ज्वला योजना के तहत 10 करोड़ गैस कनेक्शन। हमारा संकल्प विकसित भारत।
I did something called Pirate Radio, and I remember the craziest thing happened. One day, this RJ Mihir tagged Imran Khan, the actor, saying, if you like English music, you love Malini's nighttime show, and he tagged me. And at that point, my name was Miss Malini because of the blog. This is before the empire, okay? And I said as a joke, haha, Imran Khan would love for you to come host the show with me. And look at the power of social media. Imran Khan replied to that tweet, which is like 140 characters, saying, I'll do it on one condition. If we call it Pirate Radio, and I can play what I want. And I remember staring at my screen, thinking, did he just reply to me? I knew that rush of a celebrity replying then. And I was like, I'll do whatever. I didn't even ask the program director. I said, done.
Catch Techno Phantom B Flip 5G presents Women Pioneers of India only on Republic TV.
This is Republic Niva Bhupa Studio, your one-stop for all the breaking updates. I am Rakshita Mishra.
Viewers, top global updates. Donald Trump has scored a record-setting win in the Iowa caucuses, with his rivals languishing far behind. Trump handily beat U.S. Ambassador to the United Nations Nikki Haley and Florida Governor Ron DeSantis in a widely expected result. Plumes of smoke rose above the Gaza Strip on Tuesday following explosions amid the war between Israel and Hamas. It comes after the health ministry in Hamas-ruled Gaza said that the bodies of the 132 people killed in Israeli strikes were brought to Gaza hospitals over the past day. Sirens sounded in southern Israel after a barrage of rockets were launched from Gaza towards the country on Monday night. According to the Israeli army, about 9,000 rockets have entered the country from Gaza since October 7th. North Korea has abolished key government organizations tasked with managing relations with South Korea. North Korea's officials, Korean Central News Agency, said that the decision to abolish the agency's handling dialogue and cooperation with the South was made during a meeting of the country's parliament on Monday. Brutally cold temperatures and dangerous wind chills stayed put across much of the U.S. on Monday, promising the coldest temperatures ever for Iowa's presidential nomination contest, holding up travelers and testing the mettle of NFL fans in Buffalo for a playoff game that was delayed a day by wind-whipped snow. Mathura coming up, flight delayed, passengers sit on the tarmac. Aviation Ministry issues show-cause notices to Indigo and Mumbai Airport. Stay tuned.
This is Republic Niva Bupa Studio, your one-stop for all the breaking news updates, and I am Nikita Sahai.
QS&THE, the world's foremost university rankings organizations, have ranked Amity amongst the top 3% universities globally, making it among the very few Indian universities to be included in both rankings. Yet another top ranking for Amity University.
भाई इतनी बड़ी बड़ी हिट्स आप लोगों ने मुझे दी हैं। टाइल्स तो बड़े होने चाहिए। सुमानी मैक्स टाइल्स, टाइलों का सबसे बड़ा भाई। सुमानी मैक्स टाइल्स, जमीन से जुड़े।
Yeah, Ajay, look at your dad. Will we be the same at his age?
Absolutely yes, if we plan our future like him.
How?
My father had invested in LIC's Jeevan Akshay, which gives immediate and guaranteed annuity at regular intervals, that too for life.
Wow. But do we have to wait until his age?
Absolutely not. We recently invested in LIC's new Jeevan Shanti, which gives deferred annuity, which means regular income after some years.
I see.
LIC.
LIC's annuity plans give 10 annuity options and flexibility in receiving regular income. LIC, हर पल आपके साथ.
मिलके हम पंजाब को रंगला पंजाब बनाएंगे और बिजली के मामले में पंजाब को सरप्लस बनाएंगे।
24 घंटे बिजली रहिंदी है जी, कोई दिक्कत नहीं बिजली दी, सानू कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं आउंदी जी। जो भी मतलब लोग सरकार नूं टैक्स जमा कराउंदे आ, वो टैक्स ही ये लग रहा जी, ते सानू संतुष्टि है सरकार तो जी। पंजाब सरकार दा, भगवंत मान जी दा बहुत बहुत धन्नवाद करते हैं जी।
ਬਿਜਲੀ ਦੇ ਬਿੱਲ ਤਾਂ ਜਮਾਂ ਹੀ ਮੈਨੂੰ 1.5 ਸਾਲ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਜਮਾਂ ਜ਼ੀਰੋ ਆ ਰਿਹਾ ਮੇਰਾ। ਤੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਉਹ ਲੈਪਟਾਪ ਤੇ ਅੱਗੇ ਪੜ੍ਹਾਈਆਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੁੰਦੀਆਂ ਸੀ ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਦੀਆਂ, ਜਾਣੀ ਦੀ ਹੁਣ ਤਾਂ ਜਮਾਂ ਹੀ ਭੋਰਾ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਕੱਟ ਕੇ ਤੇ ਲੱਗਦਾ। ਬਿਜਲੀ ਦਾ ਬਹੁਤ ਸੋਹਣਾ ਸੂਬਾ ਸਰਕਾਰ ਨੇ ਬਹੁਤ ਸੋਹਣਾ ਕੰਮ ਕੀਤੇ ਹੈ।
ਇਹ ਗਵਰਨਮੈਂਟ ਤਾਂ ਬਣਾਤੀ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਨੇ, ਹੁਣ ਆਪਣੀ ਨੈਕਸਟ ਜਨਰੇਸ਼ਨ ਕਿਵੇਂ ਬਣੂ, ਅਗਲੀ ਪੀੜ੍ਹੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਹੈ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਆਪਾਂ ਕਿਵੇਂ ਉੱਚਾ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਜਾ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਾਂ, ਗਰੀਬਾਂ ਦਾ ਜਿਉਣ ਦਾ ਸਤਰ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਜੀਵਨ ਉੱਚਾ ਪੱਧਰ ਦਾ ਕਿਵੇਂ ਚੱਕ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਾਂ। ਇਹ ਸਾਡੀਆਂ ਪ੍ਰਾਇਓਰਟੀਜ਼ ਨੇ। ਮੇਰੇ ਤੇ ਯਕੀਨ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕੀਤਾ ਤਾਂ ਯਕੀਨ ਰੱਖਿਓ, ਮੈਂ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਯਕੀਨ ਕਦੇ ਟੁੱਟਣ ਨਹੀਂ ਦਊਂਗਾ।
This is Republic Niva Bhupa Studio, your one stop for all the breaking updates. I am Rakshita Mishra.
Very good afternoon and thank you for tuning in. You're watching live and breaking at 2:30. I'm Suesha Sound. We get you all the top stories that are making news today. Also how the mood is building up as the countdown to the 22nd of January for the consecration ceremony is on. That and much more in this edition. First, a quick check of the headlines. Flight delayed. Passengers sit on tarmac. Aviation Ministry issues show cause notices to Indigo and Mumbai Airport. Seven-day ritual for Ayodhya Ram Temple's consecration begins today. All eyes on the 22nd of January. Exclusive pictures of Ram Temple access, Shiv Temple and Jatayu Temple built. Supreme Court stays implementation of Allahabad High Court order for court-monitored survey of Shahi Eidgah in Mathura. Months ahead of Lok Sabha polls, rift in Indi widens as Punjab Congress protests against AAP. Time is up for Vijay Mallya and Sanjay Bhandari agencies to head to UK to expedite extradition process. And cutting across to breaking news coming in politics over Ram Mandir that just refuses to die down. In the latest development that is coming in, Rahul Gandhi has now called the grand inauguration Modi's function. This is the statement that has been made by Rahul Gandhi. This, as we've heard, the Congress and several political parties who've termed it as BJP's event at a time when the entire country is gearing up for the celebration of the consecration ceremony on the 22nd of January. Rahul Gandhi calls it Modi's function. Listen in.
True, frankly, you see, the RSS and the BJP have made the 22nd January function a completely political Narendra Modi function. It's become a RSS BJP function. And I think that is why the Congress president said that he would not go to the function. We are open to all religions, all practices. Even the authorities of the Hindu religion, the biggest authorities of the Hindu religion, have made their view public about what they think about the 22nd January function, that it is a political function, right? So it is difficult for us to go to a political function which is designed around the Prime Minister of India and designed around the RSS. We made it clear that whoever would like to visit the Ram Temple, among our partners, among our parties, is more than welcome to do it. It's difficult for us to visit on the 22nd and say that, you know, this is a Prime Minister's function, this is a RSS function, and we are going to go. It's not possible.
So you heard that statement from Rahul Gandhi in its entirety, where he has gone on to call the Ram Mandir temple inauguration as Modi's function. This, as we understand, that the top leadership of the Congress party has declined the invite for the 22nd of January, and they will not be present in Ayodhya for the consecration ceremony. This, as politics is speaking over it in full swing. Some parties that have gone to term it as BJP's event / BJP's function. Rahul Gandhi also speaking the same lines as he makes this latest statement when asked on whether he will attend the Ram Mandir ceremony in Ayodhya on the 22nd of January. Let's not forget how BJP has been sending invites and invites that have in fact gone on to everyone, but several parties who are politicizing the Ram Mandir. Rahul Gandhi, who has launched the Bharat Jodo Nyay Yatra, and as a part of that yatra, he went on to make this statement when asked about the consecration ceremony that is set to take place in 5 days from now. The countdown is on, and politics that has been playing out, where it is certainly a dilemma for the opposition to whether they should come for the Ram Mandir ceremony, as that reflects the mood of the nation. Sardar R.P. Singh is with us on the phone line to talk to us on this. Very good afternoon to you, sir. Your response to this latest statement made by Rahul Gandhi on the Ram Mandir inauguration.
Well, this shows their clear hatred for Sanatana, and it's not the first time that they've done so. The leader issued statement, including the party president, issued, Mr. Kharge has issued statement on Sanatana, saying that all the things will go the way they are going. The ultimate benefit for the Sanatana will be Modi ji and RSS. But the fact is that they are trying to politicalize an event or an occasion which is a religious occasion, which is an occasion for the complete country. And then the invitations have been sent by the committee, which has been set by the court, not by any political party or not by any organization which is led by any set of ideology, but it's the court set the committee which is sending the invitation. And if they want to turn it down, it's their will, because they are doing it because of the political objective. And objective is clearly they are looking for a vote bank politics. They want to placate certain vote banks, and they are sending the message to that vote bank that, okay, see, we are not attending or we are rejecting the invitation, only keeping in mind the vote bank.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for putting out your opinion on this.
And that he can get away with these atrocious lies. He tried it in 2014, he tried it in 2019, he's trying it again today. The people of India are wise enough. They understand the truth. They understand what Rahul Gandhi's politics is about. They understand the track record of the Karnataka government and all of the Congress shenanigans in Rajasthan. And we will leave it to the people of India to decide what answer they should give to Rahul Gandhi.
Anand Pandey, TV9.
Sir, Rahul Gandhi ने कहा कि 22 जनवरी का जो कार्यक्रम है, प्राण प्रतिष्ठा को राजनीतिक कार्यक्रम है, ये मोदी और आरएसएस का कार्यक्रम है, और साथ ही उन्होंने ये भी कहा है कि बीजेपी और आरएसएस ने इसे चुनावी रंग देने का काम किया है।
देखिए, राहुल गांधी जो भी सोचे, उनके गुरु सैम पिट्रोडा ने भी कुछ ऐसे टिप्पणी किया था 5-6-7 दिन पहले। वो जो भी सोचे वो सोचे। हर भारतवासी के लिए, दक्षिण में या हो उत्तर में, पश्चिम, पूरब, हर भारतवासी के लिए राम मंदिर एक आस्था का इशू है. इट इज अ डीपली फेल्ट इमोशनल इशू फॉर crores and hundreds of crores of Indians. राहुल गांधी का इंटरप्रिटेशन जो भी रहे, हमारे लिए ये एक बहुत ही एक महत्वपूर्ण और बहुत ही एक डीपली फेल्ट आस्था का इशू है. इसमें राहुल गांधी का टिप्पणी जो भी हो, उसमें कोई बदलाव नहीं आएगा.
विभा शर्मा ट्रिब्यून, ट्रिब्यून, आदित्य.
Last month you had issued very strong directions to IT companies in respect of deepfakes after Prime Minister flagged the concerns in the BJP event. You had also said that there be strict legal consequences in case of non-compliance. What has been the progress in this 1 month since you tweeted very harshly yesterday also on
We have had 2 rounds of what we call Digital India dialogues with all of the intermediaries. We have drawn their attention to the current rules. We have drawn their attention for the consequences of non-compliance. We have issued an advisory, and we have also said that if we are not satisfied with the compliance, we will notify newly amended rules that are much more specific to the issue of misinformation and deepfakes in particular. So you can take it from me today that we are going to issue new amended IT rules in over the next 7 to 8 days.
We need TV 18.
देखिए, राहुल गांधी का इंटरप्रिटेशन अलग अलग इश्यू पे मैं उसमें जाना नहीं चाहता, क्योंकि इट इज़ अ हेडेक. मुझे समझ में नहीं आता वो क्या बोलते हैं, क्यों बोलते हैं. हम सब के लिए राम मंदिर, हमारा फेथ जो है बहुत ही एक आस्था का इशू है. इसमें मैं किसी के साथ जाके मंदिर में जाऊं, अकेले जाऊं, ग्रुप में जाऊं, इसमें मैं कोई फर्क देखता नहीं हूं. और मेरे आस्था का मेरा एक पर्सनल बिलीफ है, और हम सब के लिए ये एक आस्था का विषय है. राहुल गांधी हमारे आस्था को डिफाइन करने चलेंगे तो बस वो तो उनका ही एक प्रयास रहेगा, असफल होगा. हम अपने आस्था के बारे में हम बहुत अच्छी तरह से जानते हैं. व्हाट इज आवर फेथ, व्हाट इज आवर बिलीफ, एंड आई सर्टनली डोंट रिक्वायर राहुल गांधी टू इंटरप्रेट how I should practice my faith and how I should practice my belief in my God. No, I said, and if you just follow what I've been saying, I said the current rules already provide for prohibition of misinformation and therefore deepfakes. No, one second, let me finish. And I also said that we are prescribing some things for the intermediaries to do, including terms of use amendment. That prescription is not there in the rules. If it is not enough after the government suggests through an advisory what amendments have to be done to their terms of use, we will then embed that explicitly in the rules, saying that this should be done by you to comply with the rules. And which is why I said we will wait for the advisory, we will see the compliance of the advisory. If we find that there is still some non-compliance or partial compliance, we will follow it up and notify new rules, which we are now going to do.
Aishwarya Paliwal, India Today.
You have been speaking about the fact that temple is a big matter, but we have seen Congress over the past 20 years has been doing communal politics. Again, a statement has come from Rahul Gandhi. They are saying that this is just a BJP RSS leader. Do you think what he is saying is true?
Of course not. Look, nobody in this country even remotely believes that is true. Rahul Gandhi would like you to believe that the faith of 120 crore Indians, or at least the Hindus amongst those Indians, is a matter that can be manipulated by somebody. It is not. My faith, or indeed anybody's faith today about Sri Ram, or indeed in Kerala, Guru Ayurappan, is a matter that we believe in. It has been the case so many years, it has been the case, it will be the case for the rest of our lives. So it is for Rahul Gandhi to live in this make-believe world where he thinks that our faith is something that is manipulated by somebody else. If he wants to believe that, he is free to believe it. But we all know that is not the case. Hundreds and thousands and lakhs and crores of Indians are going to make a beeline, not today, if not today, at some point in their lives, to Ram Mandir in Ayodhya. They will do that not because of anything else, except for a deep faith that they have in the God that they worship. And I think that is the fact, that is the reality. Some people will live in denial of it. More power to them. अच्छा है, और भी लोग जाएं, कांग्रेस के लोग जाएं, थोड़ा पुण्य उण्य के बारे में सीख लेंगे।
ये लास्ट क्वेश्चन है सुजीत ठाकुर, दैनिक भास्कर।
सर मेरा सवाल यही है, जैसे चुनाव नजदीक आ गए, लोकसभा चुनाव,
हाँ जी,
और डीप फेक पे बहुत अच्छा काम भी कर रही सरकार हमारी, लेकिन देखा गया है कि पिछले कुछ चुनाव में जो विदेशों में हुआ, आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस एक थ्रेट बन गया है, तो अभी जो रूल्स रेगुलेशन बन रहे हैं, कुछ ऐसी व्यवस्था है, फिल्ट्रेशन का कोई व्यवस्था है कि डीप फेक वाला या फॉल्स वीडियो नहीं जाए, फिल्टर हो जाए?
देखिए हमने बड़े साफ रूप से कहा है कि ये जो रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है डीप फेक्स को निकालना, डिटेक्ट करना, ये रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है प्लेटफॉर्म्स का। वो अपने प्लेटफॉर्म्स पे ऐसे कोई भी व्यक्ति को ना आने दे या अकाउंट ना चलाने दे जो उस प्लेटफॉर्म को मिसयूज कर रहा है थ्रू डीप फेक्स और एनीथिंग एल्स। ये एक कोर रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी प्लेटफॉर्म का है, और जब वो रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी में वे चूकते हैं, सरकार विल टेक लीगल एक्शन अगेन।
BJP in this news conference responding to the statement made by Rahul Gandhi as he politicizes Ram Mandir and calls it Modi's event. We continue to get you details and excerpts of several reactions from the BJP. For the moment, we also take a look at other top stories in brief we are tracking for you this afternoon. Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Ayodhya Adityanath interacted with people of Gorakhpur and addressed the grievances of 200 people. He engaged with people of his state to know their difficulties. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh offered prayers at Hanuman Temple and took part in the cleanliness drive at Hanuman Setu Temple in Lucknow. Ahead of Ram Mandir ceremony, the walls of Amethi are embellished with the paintings depicting the life of Lord Ram. Republic Day parade rehearsals are underway at Kartavya Path. Armed Forces contingent seen marching to drum beats during rehearsals for the 75th Republic Day parade. A gang of 5 arrested for looting an ATM in Odisha's Balasore. Thieves were nabbed in Bhubaneswar. Over 6 lakh rupees were recovered from them. 3 members of a family were killed after a car rammed into a tractor. An eyewitness told the police that the tractor trailer was stationed near Bal Hospital on the Amritsar-Jalandhar road for the past few hours due to some mechanical fault, and the driver was not present at the spot. Time now for a short commercial break. On the other side, Supreme Court stays implementation of Allahabad High Court for court-monitored survey of Shahi Eidgah in Mathura. Months ahead of the Lok Sabha polls, rift in Indi widens as Punjab Congress protests against Aam Aadmi Party.
पता है ये लंबी सी मेट्रो लाइन क्यों बनी? सिर्फ इसलिए कि पापा जल्दी घर पर आए और ये दोनों उनकी गोदी में छलांग मार पाए। वो काम ही कैसा काम जिसकी खोज किसी को अपनों से दूर ले जाए। सिर्फ इसलिए रंजीत के शहर में भी एक ऑफिस बना है। कहीं एक नई रोड ने साइंस को शहर से गांव तक पहुंचाया ताकि पूर्णी चांद तक पहुंचने का सपना देख पाए। और हमारे जवानों के कदम कभी न रुके। सिर्फ इसीलिए कहीं एक मजबूत पुल बना है। देश के नंबर 1 सीमेंट अल्ट्राटेक में हम मानते हैं कि इंडिया बनता रहेगा तो आगे बढ़ता रहेगा। अल्ट्राटेक सीमेंट बनेगा तो बढ़ेगा इंडिया।
उड़े देश का आम आदमी। यशस्वी प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी के इस विजन ने रीजनल एंड इंटरनेशनल एयर कनेक्टिविटी को दिए हैं नए आयाम। नए भारत का नया उत्तर प्रदेश बनकर उभरा है सर्वाधिक इंटरनेशनल एयरपोर्ट वाला राज्य। भगवान बुद्ध की तपोभूमि कुशीनगर में इंटरनेशनल एयरपोर्ट शुरू होने के 25 महीने में ही मर्यादा पुरुषोत्तम प्रभु श्री राम की जन्मभूमि अयोध्या में प्रारंभ हुआ है। महर्षि वाल्मीकि अंतर्राष्ट्रीय हवाई अड्डा अयोध्या धाम का संचालन।
जब नियत नेक हो तो इसी तरह से काम होता है, इसी तरह के नतीजे मिलते हैं। ये अयोध्या नगरी भी तो इसकी साक्षी है।
माननीय मुख्यमंत्री योगी आदित्यनाथ के नेतृत्व में देश के एविएशन मैप के शीर्ष पर है उत्तर प्रदेश। एयरपोर्ट से ऊंची उड़ान, कनेक्टिविटी को नई पहचान।
बढ़ता है, खेलता है, झूलता उछलता है, दौड़ता कभी कभी दौड़ कराता है, आगे आगे बढ़ता है इंडिया, अमूल दूध पीता है इंडिया।
सर मेंबरशिप होगा, पर मैंने तो यूज भी नहीं की, फिर तो वेस्ट हो गई। कैरी फॉरवर्ड कर दो। ऐसा कहाँ होता है? मेरी नीवा भूपा हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस पॉलिसी में। मतलब इट लेट्स मी कैरी फॉरवर्ड माय अनयूटिलाइज्ड बेस कवरेज टू द नेक्स्ट ईयर। कि मुझे भी चाहिए।
जिंदगी को क्लेम कर ले।
मोदी सरकार की गारंटी, हर घर पहुंचेगा नल से जल। अब तक 13.5 करोड़ से अधिक नल कनेक्शन। हमारा संकल्प विकसित भारत।
వసుధను గుడి మెల్లంగను వెలసిన వరగోపాలుడే కాదా, వసుధను గుడి మెల్లంగను వెలసిన వరగోపాలుడే కాదా, పసివాడగు శ్రీరంగదాసుని, పసివాడగు శ్రీరంగదాసుని పాలించుట వినలేదా. రామ రామయన రాధా రఘుపతి రక్షకుడని వినలేదా. శ్రీరామ జయ రామ జయ జయ రామ, 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 శ్రీరామ జయ రామ ఆది విద్యాల కోనల్ల గణనాథ
వచ్చాం ఈ అరణ్యమెందు చిత్రకు ప్రాప్తి పర్వతం ఈ చిత్రకు ప్రాప్తి ఎందుకు వచ్చాం ఈ అరణ్యమెందు చిత్రకు ప్రాప్తి పర్వతం ఈ చిత్రకు ప్రాప్తి ఎందుకు వచ్చాం
QSMTHE, the world's foremost university rankings organizations, have ranked Amity amongst the top 3% universities globally, making it among the very few Indian universities to be included in both rankings. Yet another top ranking for Amity University.
मिलके हम पंजाब को रंगला पंजाब बनाएंगे और बिजली के मामले में पंजाब को सरप्लस बनाएंगे।
24 घंटे बिजली रहिंदी है जी, कोई दिक्कत नहीं बिजली दी, सानू कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं आउंदी जी। जो भी मतलब लोग सरकार नूं टैक्स जमा कराउंदे आ, वो टैक्स ही ये लग रहा है जी, ते सानू संतुष्टि है सरकार तो जी। पंजाब सरकार दा भगवंत मान जी दा बहुत बहुत धन्नवाद करते हैं जी।
ਬਿਜਲੀ ਦੇ ਬਿੱਲ ਤਾਂ ਜਮਾਂ ਹੀ ਮੈਨੂੰ 1.5 ਸਾਲ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਜਮਾਂ ਜ਼ੀਰੋ ਆ ਰਿਹਾ ਮੇਰਾ। ਤੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਉਹ ਲੈਪਟਾਪ ਤੇ ਅੱਗੇ ਪੜ੍ਹਾਈਆਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੁੰਦੀਆਂ ਸੀ ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਦੀਆਂ, ਜਾਣੀ ਦੀ ਹੁਣ ਤਾਂ ਜਮਾਂ ਹੀ ਭੋਰਾ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਕੱਟ ਕੇ ਤੇ ਲੱਗਦਾ। ਬਿਜਲੀ ਦਾ ਬਹੁਤ ਸੋਹਣਾ ਸੂਬਾ ਸਰਕਾਰ ਨੇ ਬਹੁਤ ਸੋਹਣਾ ਕੰਮ ਕੀਤੇ ਆ।
ਕਿ ਗਵਰਨਮੈਂਟ ਤਾਂ ਬਣਾਤੀ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਨੇ, ਹੁਣ ਆਪਣੀ ਨੈਕਸਟ ਜਨਰੇਸ਼ਨ ਕਿਵੇਂ ਬਣੂ, ਅਗਲੀ ਪੀੜ੍ਹੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਹੈ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਆਪਾਂ ਕਿਵੇਂ ਉੱਚਾ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਜਾ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਾਂ, ਗਰੀਬਾਂ ਦਾ ਜਿਉਣ ਦਾ ਸਤਰ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਜੀਵਨ ਉੱਚਾ ਪੱਧਰ ਦਾ ਕਿਵੇਂ ਚੱਕ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਾਂ, ਇਹ ਸਾਡੀਆਂ ਪ੍ਰਾਇਓਰਟੀਜ਼ ਨੇ। ਮੇਰੇ ਤੇ ਯਕੀਨ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕੀਤਾ ਤਾਂ ਯਕੀਨ ਰੱਖਿਓ, ਮੈਂ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਯਕੀਨ ਕਦੇ ਟੁੱਟਣ ਨਹੀਂ ਦਊਂਗਾ।
Helps beat sensitivity fast. Sensodyne Rapid Relief.
मोदी सरकार की गारंटी, हर गरीब का मुफ्त इलाज। 55 करोड़ लोगों को दी हर साल 5 लाख रुपए तक के मुफ्त इलाज की निश्चिंतता। हमारा संकल्प विकसित भारत।
I want to soar above the skies and fulfill my responsibilities. With LIC. Paid your LIC premium? On time. दिल के सुनो, LIC चुनो।
LIC हर पल आपके साथ।
Very good afternoon and thank you for staying tuned. You're watching Live and Breaking. I'm Suesha Sound, getting you more reports as the mood of the nation is vibrant ahead of the big consecration ceremony on the 22nd of January, I beg your pardon. On the other hand, politics is playing out in full swing. That and much more in this edition. First, a quick check of the headlines. Flights delayed, passengers sit on tarmac. Aviation Ministry issues show cause notices to Indigo and Mumbai Airport. Seven-day ritual for Ayodhya Ram Temple's consecration begins today. All eyes on the 22nd of January. Exclusive pictures of Ram Temple access, Shiv Temple and Jatayu Temple built. Supreme Court stays implementation of Allahabad High Court order for court-monitored survey of Shahi Eidgah in Mathura. Just months ahead of Lok Sabha polls, rift in Indi widens as Punjab Congress protests against Aam Aadmi Party. Time is up for Vijay Mallya and Sanjay Bhandari agencies to head to UK to expedite extradition process. And cutting across to breaking news coming in after the Aam Aadmi Party announced to organize Sundarkand Park recital programs across all the 70 assembly constituencies in Delhi. AIMIM chief Asaduddin Owaisi took a dig at Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal and termed him Chota recharge of RSS unquote. There is a big row over it. Aam Aadmi Party has now hit back. Listen in to both sides.
देखिए, मुझे नहीं लगता कि मुझे उनकी बात का जवाब देना चाहिए। मैं तो हनुमान जी से प्रार्थना करूंगा कि उनको भी, ओवैसी साहब को भी हनुमान जी आशीर्वाद दें। मुझे लगता है कि किसी भी पॉलिटिकल पार्टी को सुंदरकांड जैसे अच्छे कार्यक्रम से ऐतराज़ नहीं होना चाहिए। अगर वो इस पे ऐतराज़ कर रहे हैं तो ये गलत बात है, ये तो ठीक नहीं है।
Well, we have with us AIMIM Chief Asaduddin Owaisi. Sir, हम देख रहे हैं कि दिल्ली के चीफ मिनिस्टर अरविंद केजरीवाल ने अब ये अनाउंस किया है कि अक्रॉस दिल्ली वो लोग पार्ट करने वाले हैं और दिल्ली चीफ मिनिस्टर अरविंद केजरीवाल भी इसमें पार्टिसिपेट करेंगे। आप किस तरह से देखते हैं इसको?
नहीं, ये तो शुरू से मैं कह रहा हूँ कि ये हमेशा हिंदुत्व की पॉलिटिक्स को, आइडियोलॉजी को मानने वाले हैं और इनकी दिल्ली के मुख्यमंत्री की सरकार का ये फैसला मेरी उस बात को साबित करता है कि ये हिंदुत्व की आइडियोलॉजी पर अमल कर रहे हैं और गवर्नमेंट के स्कूलों में शिक्षा की जगहों पर आप ये सब चीज़ें पढ़ाएंगे तो आप में और बीजेपी नरेंद्र मोदी में क्या फ़र्क है? कोई फ़र्क नहीं है।
ग्रैंड स्केल पे जो अयोध्या राम मंदिर का इनॉग्रेशन होने वाला है उसके मद्देनजर रखते हुए ये सब किया जा रहा है, तो आप इसमें प्रॉब्लम क्या है सर?
नहीं, प्रॉब्लम ये है कि गवर्नमेंट का स्कूल है, ये किसी का प्राइवेट स्कूल नहीं है, ये दिल्ली के मुख्यमंत्री की ज़ाती प्रॉपर्टी नहीं है। गवर्नमेंट के स्कूल में आप कैसा करेंगे और क्यों करेंगे? आपको हिंदुत्व की आइडियोलॉजी पर आप चल रहे हैं, कॉम्पिटिटिव हिंदुत्व है, कोई ये कर रहा है तो कोई कह रहा है कि सरयू नदी के पास जमा हो जाओ, कोई कह रहा है कि राष्ट्रपति को नासिक बुला लो, वहाँ पे आ जाओ। ये क्या हो रहा है? तो ये आप ये सब चीज़ें करके आप तीसरी मर्तबा नरेंद्र मोदी को रोकना चाहेंगे प्रधानमंत्री बनने से? आप बताइए, आप में उनमें फ़र्क क्या है फिर?
Aniri now joining us live on the broadcast. Aniri, well, the opposition certainly in a big huddle because at one end they are all allies of the Indi bloc. On the other, whichever among them wants to exhibit Ram Bhakti, they start calling that party or that entity a B team of the BJP. How do they possibly resolve all this, and how is it going to reflect on the Indi bloc at the end of it?
Well, definitely, Suesha, the Indi bloc definitely falling apart, and particularly when we talk about the Ram Mandir issue. But when we talk to, when we happen to speak to AIMIM Chief Asaduddin Owaisi over this Indi bloc issue as well, he had stated that this is not the way to fight against Narendra Modi, and but everyone has to be on the same lines. Whereas he also happened to state that the opposition parties are doing what the BJP and what Narendra Modi wants, and that is the reason we are also following the same path as what AIMIM Chief Asaduddin Owaisi happens to say. And also at the same time, when we see on one hand there is a grand inauguration of Ram Mandir which is all set to take place on the 22nd, well, we also see that pujas and various events have already begun in Ayodhya. On the other hand, we are seeing Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal, who is going to take part in the part, and also this is going to be in various schools. So Asaduddin Owaisi is now questioning the Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal over why instead of education, why all of this is being preached in the schools, that too in government schools. And also at the same time, he also happens to hit out at Arvind Kejriwal, saying that Arvind Kejriwal is not doing nothing but playing an Hindutva card, and he is also one and the same with the BJP, is what Asaduddin Owaisi has to say. So definitely the politics over the Ram Mandir has no end to it, because we see that on one side AIMIM chief happens to question the political parties, let it be from the Congress or anyone from the Indi Alliance, but also at the same time he says that if 6th December the demolition of Babri Masjid wouldn't have happened, then we wouldn't have lost our masjid, and that is the reason why we also see how the statement from AIMIM chief coming in saying that every youth has to be together to protect their mosques across the country, and also at the same time he hits out at the Bharatiya Janata Party. And also we have been seeing that how this all is playing up just ahead of the Ram Mandir inauguration.
All right, Aneri, many thanks for getting us those details. Moving on, Sayyid Batul Zehra, a resident of a village of Jammu and Kashmir's Uri, finds inspiration in translating Zubin Nautiyal's Ram Bhajan into Pahari rendition. Despite her Muslim identity, Batul enthusiastically looks forward to the Ram Mandir inauguration. Getting you all the details in this report.
नॉर्थ कश्मीर की ज़रा बतूल, जो कि नॉर्थ कश्मीर बॉर्डर डिस्ट्रिक्ट की रहने वाली हैं, इनसे हम बात करेंगे, जो इन्होंने एक भजन गाया कुछ टाइम पहले। आप मुझे बताइए, क्या करते हैं आप और कहाँ से आप?
जी, मेरा नाम सईदा बतूल ज़हरा है और मैं उड़ी बारामूला से हूँ। तो मैं BA फर्स्ट ईयर की स्टूडेंट हूँ। तो मैंने अचानक मेरे माइंड में ज़ुबीन नौटियाल का एक भजन सुन के, राम भजन हिंदी में जो था, वो सुन के मेरे माइंड में एक थॉट आया कि क्यों ना मैं इसे पहाड़ी में ट्रांसलेट करके बोलती हूँ। तो पहले मैंने 2-4 भजन सुने औरों के भी, तो मैंने कॉपी पेन हाथ में ली और बैठ गई लिखने। तो मैंने लिखी, 4 लाइन्स मैंने लिखी हैं और मैंने गाया। तो कश्मीर अहेड जो हमारा अपना चैनल है, उसने ये पोस्ट किया और रातों रात में ये मेरा गाना वायरल हो गया।
क्या आपका कोई यूट्यूब चैनल है या पहले से आप म्यूज़िक के साथ कुछ एफिलिएटेड थे या डायरेक्ट आप?
जी, मेरा यूट्यूब चैनल नहीं है, मेरे पापा का यूट्यूब चैनल है, पीर पंजाल कल्चरल ग्रुप, और मेरे पापा पहाड़ी सिंगर हैं, फेमस पहाड़ी सिंगर हैं। तो ये हमारे मतलब यही है, मतलब चलता आ रहा है कि सिंगिंग। तो मेरे पापा अच्छे खासे सिंगर हैं और पहाड़ी शादियों में बस मेरे पापा को ही बुलाते हैं।
आप मुझे कुछ लाइन सुनाइए, क्या लिरिक्स है? पहाड़ी में भी सुनाइए और हिंदी में भी सुनाइए।
मेरी चौखट पे चल के आज चारों धाम आए हैं, बजाओ ढोल स्वागत में मेरे घर राम आए हैं। फिर मैंने इसे लिखा पहाड़ी में और मैंने इसका टून भी पहाड़ी एक गाने जैसे दिया, जो है कि मड़ी चौखट टुर का आज चार धाम आए दिन, मड़ी चौखट टुर का आज चार धाम आए दिन। प्रा लक्ष्मण होर भक्त हनुमान आए दिन, बजाओ डोल स्वागत बीच मड़े कर राम आए दिन।
Moving on, the survey of a 17th century mosque amid claims that it was built at Lord Krishna's birthplace in Uttar Pradesh is on hold for now after the Supreme Court today paused a High Court order. The Allahabad High Court had last month appointed a commissioner to carry out a survey at the Shahi Eidgah Mosque in Mathura on the lines of a similar assessment at the Gyanvapi Mosque in Varanasi. That order was put on hold by the Supreme Court, which said the purpose of appointing the commissioner was vague. Listen in to the reactions that have come in.
अगली तारीख पर हम लोग अब माननीय न्यायालय को बताएंगे कि 13.37 एकड़ ज़मीन श्री कृष्ण जन्मभूमि ट्रस्ट के नाम है। खसरे में, खतौनी में बिजली का बिल हम लोग जमा करते हैं, हमारी ट्रस्ट जमा करती है, टंकी का बिल हम लोग जमा करते हैं। इनके खिलाफ हमारी ट्रस्ट की शिकायत पर बिजली कटने का, कनेक्शन कटने का मुकदमा लगाया, 3 लाख का जुर्माना लगा, क्योंकि इनके पास कोई मालिकाना हक नहीं था। और सर्वे होना जरूरी है क्योंकि वहाँ मेरे भगवान विद्यमान है, वहाँ ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय लिखा हुआ है, शंख है, हमारा ओम लगा हुआ है, सत्या बना हुआ है। अंतर यह है कि उल्टा सीधा है, क्योंकि पत्थर जब लगे तो मंदिर के थे। जब सर्वे होगा तो माननीय न्यायालय को पता चलेगा कि वहाँ क्या है, इनके अल्लाह का घर है या मेरे कान्हा का जन्मभूमि है। इसलिए सर्वे होना बहुत जरूरी है। हम लोग अपने तथ्य अगली तारीख पर रखेंगे और हमें उम्मीद है कि हिंदू पक्ष की जीत होगी, क्योंकि ये कान्हा की जंगी है, इनके पास एक भी कागज़ नहीं है। हम तो फिर माननीय न्यायालय में, हाईकोर्ट में भी कहा है, एक कागज़ दिखा दे, हम अपना दावा वापस ले लेंगे।
Today, court heard about the survey order which was being challenged by the Muslim Paksh of the Allahabad High Court case, which was being on the 14th of December, in which the survey order was passed. The the committee, Intizamiya committee, they have challenged the order, and today the Honorable Supreme Court had stayed the survey order only. But even though they have not stayed the trial at the Honorable Allahabad High Court, that will continue. So basically they have cited some sort of judgments, and there were some technical glitches, so in which the Supreme Court had issued notice to the to our that Hindu Paksh. So in the next hearing we will just rectify it, and maybe, you know, our country is a constitutional following country, and certainly everyone have all the legal remedies to approach other higher courts. So they have just used that, and you know, it doesn't mean that our rights are being stopped. Certainly it is open before the court, and the both of parties, they have time to just keep their views before the Honorable Court. The next date of hearing will be on 23rd of January, and let's see what happens in that.
हमारी जो सुप्रीम कोर्ट में मांग थी कि जो इलाहाबाद हाई कोर्ट ने ऑर्डर किया है कमीशन भेजने का ईदगाह मस्जिद मथुरा में, उसको स्टे किया जाए, वो मान लिया। लेकिन जो महत्वपूर्ण बात है वो ये है कि माननीय उच्चतम न्यायालय ने ये बार बार ऑब्ज़र्व किया आज ओरली कि जो पिटिशनर ने जो अपनी एप्लीकेशन कमीशन के लिए लगाई थी उसमें क्लैरिटी नहीं है। वो ये कह रही है कि प्रेयर में जो प्रेयर है वो आप अलाउ कर दें। तो इसके लिए काफ़ी जो ऑनरेबल सुप्रीम कोर्ट था वो काफ़ी चिंतित था इस बात के लिए कि किस प्रकार की एप्लीकेशन नीचे लगाई गई, जिसमें कोई डिटेल्स नहीं है, क्या चाहते हैं ये भी नहीं पता। मेरा ऐसा मानना है कि ये इसलिए है कि जो 50 साल तक एक इशू जो सेटल हो चुका था अदालत से, उसमें जो अपने आप को भक्त बताते हैं और नेक्स्ट बेस्ट फ्रेंड बताते हैं, वो 50 साल तक सोए रहे। फिर सडनली 2021 में उनकी एक बार आँख खुली, तो ये नींद से जाग के जो आँख खुली, मेरा ऐसा मानना है उसकी वजह से क्लैरिटी नहीं है इनको, और ये ऑब्लिक मोटिव से ये पिटीशन डाली गई है। बहुत सारे लोग अपनी राजनीति चमकाना चाहते हैं, बहुत सारे लोगों का क्रिमिनल बैकग्राउंड है जो पिटिशनर्स हैं इसमें, और बहुत ही सीरियस क्रिमिनल बैकग्राउंड है जिसमें रेप मर्डर के भी चार्जेस लगे हुए हैं बहुत सारे पिटिशनर्स पे। इसमें ऐसे पिटिशनर्स भी हैं, तो उनको क्लैरिटी क्या होगी? उनको तो अपना पैसा और दूसरे जो उनके राजनीतिक मकसद हैं वो है, इसलिए क्लैरिटी नहीं है, मैं ये कहना चाहता हूँ।
UP CM Yogi Adityanath interacted with people of Gorakhpur and addressed the grievances of 200 people. He engaged with people of his state to know their difficulties. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh offered prayers at Hanuman Temple and took part in the cleanliness drive at Hanuman Setu Temple in Lucknow. Ahead of Ram Mandir ceremony, the walls of Amethi are embellished with the paintings depicting the life of Lord Ram. Republic Day parade rehearsals are underway at Kartavya Path. Armed Forces contingent seen marching to drum beats during rehearsals for the 75th day parade. A gang of 5 arrested for looting an ATM in Odisha's Balasore. Thieves were nabbed in Bhubaneswar. Over 6 lakh rupees were recovered from them. Three members of a family were killed after a car rammed into a tractor. An eyewitness told the police that the tractor trailer was stationed near Bal Hospital on the Amritsar-Jalandhar road for the past few hours due to some mechanical fault, and the driver was not present at the spot. And well, ahead of the Pran Pratistha ceremony, artisans in the Samba village of Jammu and Kashmir have started moulding diyas for the first time in the winter. There has been an increasing demand for diyas for the Grand Ram Temple consecration ceremony. Here's a report.
The enthusiasm to welcome Bhagwan Ram at the holy Ram Janambhoomi temple is in full swing across the country. In Jammu and Kashmir, in the border area of the Samba districts, the locals are fully geared up for the 20th to 22nd of January, the day when the Ram Mandir inauguration will take place. And here the locals are preparing the diyas, which usually they do very close to the Deepavali. But this time the Deepavali is on 22nd of January and they have made all the preparations for welcoming Bhagwan Shri Ram to his Janambhoomi in Ayodhya. आज मौसम की पहली धूप निकली है, क्या कारण है कि आप दीप बनाए जा रहे हैं?
सर इस मोदी जी ने बोला है और जो राम जी का मंदिर से उद्घाटन हो रहा है इसलिए हम बना रहे हैं.
They are really happy that their diyas will light up many houses across the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir.
Time now for a short commercial break. On the other side, flight delayed. Passengers sit on tarmac. Aviation Ministry issues show cause notices to Indigo and Mumbai Airport.
This is Republic Niva Bhupa Studio, your one stop for all the breaking updates. I am Rakshita Mishra.
पता है ये लंबी सी मेट्रो लाइन क्यों बनी? सिर्फ इसलिए कि पापा जल्दी घर पर आए और ये दोनों उनकी गोदी में छलांग मार पाए. वो काम ही कैसा काम जिसकी खोज किसी को अपनों से दूर ले जाए. सिर्फ इसलिए रंजीत के शहर में भी एक ऑफिस बना है. कहीं एक नई रोड ने साइंस को शहर से गांव तक पहुंचाया ताकि पूर्णी चांद तक पहुंचने का सपना देख पाए. और हमारे जवानों के कदम कभी न रुके सिर्फ इसीलिए कहीं एक मजबूत पुल बना है. देश के नंबर 1 सीमेंट अल्ट्राटेक में हम मानते हैं कि इंडिया बनता रहेगा तो आगे बढ़ता रहेगा, अल्ट्राटेक सीमेंट बनेगा तो बढ़ेगा इंडिया।
हो बिजनेस बढ़ाना, गुड़िया को पढ़ाना या मिसेस के साथ वेकेशन, लो मुथूट फाइनेंस गोल्ड लोन, भरोसा इंडिया का, भरोसा इंडिया का।
मुथूट फाइनेंस, भारत का नंबर 1 सबसे भरोसेमंद फाइनेंशियल सर्विसेज ब्रांड। गोल्ड लोन के लिए अभी कॉल करें 1-800-313-1212।
भाई इतनी बड़ी हिट्स आप लोगों ने मुझे दी हैं। टाइल्स तो बड़े होने चाहिए। सुमानी मैक्स टाइल्स, टाइलों का सबसे बड़ा भाई। सुमानी मैक्स टाइल्स, जमीन से जुड़े।
मोदी सरकार की गारंटी, कोई नहीं रहेगा भूखा। हर महीने 80 करोड़ लोगों को मिल रहा है मुफ्त राशन। हमारा संकल्प विकसित भारत।
3 से 4 व्हीलर में अपग्रेड तो करना है, पर इसमें से क्या खास बात है?
इसमें एक खासियत हो तो बताएं। टाटा इस गोल्ड पेट्रोल CX में है दमदार इंजन जो दे बढ़िया पिकअप, बड़ी और स्ट्रॉन्ग लोड बॉडी और मेंटेनेंस एकदम कम। तो अब सोचो, समझो और टाटा इस गोल्ड पेट्रोल CX लो।
गोल्ड का स्टाइलिश पंखा सिर्फ हवा ही नहीं देता, आपके आलीशान घर के कोने कोने में ठंडी हवा के झोंके पहुंचाता है।
कूल फैंस के स्टाइलिश डिजाइन से घर को सुंदर बनाएं। 5 स्टार BLDC कूल फैन से बिजली भी बचाएं।
समय आ गया है घर के पंखे बदलने का और कूल फैंस घर लाने का।
And we are getting a big lead in the Parliament security breach case where Delhi police has opposed the bail plea of accused Neelam Azad. Delhi High Court has reserved the order and the order will be pronounced on the 18th of January now, that is day after. This is the latest that is just coming in as the investigation in the Parliament security breach case continues, where this is about the accused Neelam Azad. The Delhi police has opposed the bail plea of Neelam Azad. The Delhi High Court has also reserved the order and the order will now be pronounced on the 18th of January, that is day after. Piyush will join us shortly to give us more details of what had transpired in the court. What were the arguments from the Delhi police's side? This as the accused Neelam Azad and her lawyers who are pleading for bail, and this bail plea that was opposed by the Delhi police. The Delhi High Court has reserved the order. The order will be pronounced on the 18th of January. And while in a first, Republic TV speaks to the artists who made the throne of Lord Ram and the Sanctum Sanctorum, we show you how details of the architecture and flooring are being done as Ayodhya decks up for the highly awaited Ram Mandir inauguration. The country is counting days until the holy inaugural of the Ram Mandir. Take a look at this report.
Well, a lot has gone in preparing the iconic Ram temple that is all set to be inaugurated on 22nd of January. Joining me right now are very special guests who have in fact spent years to actually construct the Sanctum Sanctorum, the Makrana marble that has been used in the throne of the Lord Ram, of Ram Lala.
हमने यहाँ पे बेसिकली राम मंदिर के अंदर फ्लोरिंग का काम किया है। जो आप स्टार्टिंग आप जो फ्रंट स्टेज से लेके पीछे नृत्य मंडप, रग मंडप, गुड़ मंडप, गर्भगृह और परिक्रमा मार्ग, हमने फ्लोरिंग का काम किया है। और रामलला जहाँ विराजेंगे उसके आसन का काम किया है। राम मंदिर में मकराना वाइट का 35 mm थिकनेस का पत्थर लगा है, मार्बल लगा है। और उसमें 15 mm कहीं जगह पे गुड़ मंडप में, नृत्य मंडप में, रंग मंडप में, परिक्रमा मार्ग में कहीं जगह पे 15 mm डेप्थ का इनले का काम भी हुआ है। बॉर्डर का काम भी हुआ है, कहीं जगह डिज़ाइनिंग का काम हुआ है, कलर डिज़ाइंस का। और पूरे मकराना वाइट का ही इस्तेमाल किया गया है फ्लोरिंग के अंदर।
इसमें जिस पे रामलला विराजेंगे, जो हमने उनका थ्रोन बनाया है, उसमें 4-4 इंच का मोटा पत्थर है 7 लेयर्स में, जो कि एक स्पेशल क्वालिटी है। इससे बढ़िया क्वालिटी मकराना में नहीं है। वो हमने स्पेशली राम जी के लिए निकाला है और बनाया है, जो कि हमारा बहुत बड़ा सौभाग्य है। फ्लोरिंग में जैसा कि इन्होंने बताया कि 35 mm का ही पत्थर यूज़ हुआ है फ्लोरिंग और स्टेकेस में, तो वही जो भी बेस्ट से बेस्ट क्वालिटी है, विदाउट एनी मतलब क्या बोलेंगे उसको,
कॉम्प्रोमाइजिंग ऑन द क्वालिटी।
यस, देयर इज़ नो कॉम्प्रोमाइज़ ऑन द क्वालिटी, बिकॉज रामलला का काम है, तो सबसे बेस्ट चीज़ हमने दी है। और चैलेंजेस तो हमें ऐसे कोई नहीं आए उनको बनाने में, क्योंकि सबने श्री राम का जयकारा लगाया और काम हो गया, सबको एनर्जी मिलती रही और काम चलता रहा।
Thank you so much for joining us, and that really helps us understand, viewers, how several of the people, vendors in fact, who have worked for the Ram temple, which is now going to be inaugurated, and the consecration ceremony that is going to take place on the 22nd of January. With video journalist Vipin Mori, I'm Priyanka Sharma reporting from Ayodhya for Republic.
And on to international updates, Donald Trump has scored a record-setting win in the Iowa caucuses with his rivals languishing far behind. Trump handily beat former U.S. Ambassador to the UN, Nikki Haley, and Florida Governor Ron DeSantis in a widely expected result. Plumes of smoke rose above the Gaza Strip on Tuesday following explosion amid the war between Israel and Hamas. It comes after the health ministry in Hamas-ruled Gaza said that the bodies of 132 people killed in Israeli strikes were brought to Gaza hospitals over the past day. Sirens sounded in southern Israel after a barrage of rockets were launched from Gaza towards the country on Monday night. According to the Israeli army, about 9,000 rockets have entered the country from Gaza since October 7. North Korea has abolished key government organizations tasked with managing relations with South Korea. North Korea's official Korean Central News Agency said the decision to abolish the agencies handling dialogue and cooperation with the South was made during a meeting of the country's parliament on Monday. Brutally cold temperatures and dangerous wind chills stayed put across much of the U.S. on Monday, promising the coldest temperatures ever for Iowa's presidential nominating contest, holding up travelers and testing the mettle of NFL fans in Buffalo for a playoff game that was delayed by a day due to the wind-whipped snow. Time now for a short commercial break. On the other side, Supreme Court stays implementation of Allahabad High Court order for court-monitored survey of Shahi Eidgah in Mathura. Just months ahead of Lok Sabha polls, rift in Indi widens as Punjab Congress protests against Aam Aadmi Party.
QS and THE, the world's foremost university rankings organizations, have ranked Amity amongst the top 3% universities globally, making it among the very few Indian universities to be included in both rankings. Yet another top ranking for Amity University.
मिलके हम पंजाब को रंगला पंजाब बनाएंगे और बिजली के मामले में पंजाब को सरप्लस बनाएंगे।
24 घंटे बिजली रहिंदी है जी, कोई दिक्कत नहीं बिजली दी, सानू कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं आउंदी जी। जो भी मतलब लोग सरकार नू टैक्स जमा कराउंदे आ, वो टैक्स ही ये लग रहा है जी, ते सानू संतुष्टि है सरकार तो जी। पंजाब सरकार दा भगवंत मान जी दा बहुत बहुत धन्नवाद करते हैं जी।
बिजली के बिल तो जमा ही मैनू 1.5 साल हो गया जमा जीरो आ रहा मेरा, तो जोड़े वो लैपटॉप से अगे पढ़ाइयां नहीं होंदियां ही बच्चों दियां, जानी दी हुण तो जमा ही भोरा भी नहीं कट के लगता। बिजली का बहुत सोहना सूबा सरकार ने बहुत सोहना काम किया।
ਕਿ ਗਵਰਨਮੈਂਟ ਤਾਂ ਬਣਾਤੀ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਨੇ, ਹੁਣ ਆਪਣੀ ਨੈਕਸਟ ਜਨਰੇਸ਼ਨ ਕਿਵੇਂ ਬਣੂ, ਅਗਲੀ ਪੀੜ੍ਹੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਹੈ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਆਪਾਂ ਕਿਵੇਂ ਉੱਚਾ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਜਾ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਾਂ, ਗਰੀਬਾਂ ਦਾ ਜਿਉਣ ਦਾ ਸਤਰ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਜੀਵਨ ਉੱਚਾ ਪੱਧਰ ਦਾ ਕਿਵੇਂ ਚੱਕ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਾਂ, ਇਹ ਸਾਡੀਆਂ ਪ੍ਰਾਇੋਰਟੀਜ਼ ਨੇ। ਮੇਰੇ ਤੇ ਯਕੀਨ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕੀਤਾ ਤਾਂ ਯਕੀਨ ਰੱਖਿਓ, ਮੈਂ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਯਕੀਨ ਕਦੇ ਟੁੱਟਣ ਨਹੀਂ ਦਊਂਗਾ।
बनाऊंगा मैं तो बनेगा भारत, बादलों पे चल के हवाओं से मिलके मैं बनाऊंगा, उम्मीदों के पंख कंधों पे लगा के मैं बनाऊंगा, बनाऊंगा मैं तो बनेगा भारत, बनाऊंगी मैं तो बनेगा।
स्किल, स्टील और दिल से बन रहा है भारत। AMNS India, smarter steels, brighter futures.
Eat it on time. And please, ride the bike slowly.
Okay.
And this is for your safety.
Arey, I almost forgot.
LIC.
This is for our safety. दिल की सुनो।
LIC चलो।
LIC हर पल आपके साथ।
This is Republic Niva Bhupa Studio, your one stop for all the breaking updates. I am Rakshita Mishra.
January function, a completely political Narendra Modi function. It's become a RSS BJP function.
No end to politics over Ram Mandir. Rahul Gandhi now calls the inauguration Modi's function.
People of India are wise enough. They understand the truth. They understand what Rahul Gandhi's politics is about.
BJP hits back in an unrelenting attack, says Rahul cannot be the one to talk about Hindu Astha. In Andhra Pradesh's Lepakshi, Prime Minister offers prayers at Veerbhadra temple. Republic accesses exclusive visuals of Ram Mandir as the 7-day rituals of consecration begin. Major tussle within the Indi Alliance. Congress hits the street against Aam Aadmi Party government in Punjab. Time up for fugitive Vijay Mallya and Sanjay Bhandari. Indian officials head to the UK to accelerate extradition process. Hello and welcome viewers. We are bringing you a very special broadcast from Ayodhya as the consecration ceremony goes on, and we are bringing you the mood and what excitement really essentially is looking like here in Ayodhya. We are reporting from Kar Sevakpuram, and let's see the faces of the people who are in fact present here. All of them who have brought in their offerings, all of them who have brought in the prasad for Lord Ram, and this essentially is the excitement because we look at people who have come in from nook and crannies of the states of the country, all of them who are present here. Some are from Rajasthan, some are from Gujarat, many who had come from Kerala, several who had come from Nepal. this essentially is the kind of mood and the excitement here that we are seeing in Ayodhya. Let's get in a word from several of the people who are present here to understand where they have come from and how essentially they are going to be celebrating on the 22nd of January as well. आप बताइए, आप लोग कहाँ से आए हैं?
हम लोग अहमदाबाद गुजरात से तीर्थधाम प्रेरणा पीठ से हम लोग आए हैं और इधर जो अपना रामलला है उधर जो उसका चरणों में ये एक अपना बोलते हैं कि सुखड़ी गुजरात की ये जो चिक्की का प्रसाद बनाए वो हम अर्पण किए, लाखों पैकेट में चकिए और जो मंदिर का प्राण प्रतिष्ठा होगा उसके बाद जो भी भक्त लोग और संत लोग आएगा उसको सबको प्रसाद इधर से ये हमारा तीर्थधाम प्रेरणा पीठ के हमारा जगत गुरु
और गुजरात से काफी दूर से बाय रोड आप लोग आए हैं और पूरा सेलिब्रेशन का माहौल लग रहा है कि रामलला के लिए 22 जनवरी के लिए आप लोग नारे लगाते हुए आए हैं।
बिल्कुल, हम नारे लगा के बहुत लंबे अभी 1500 किलोमीटर काट के आए हैं गुजरात से और पूरा हमारा प्रेरणा पीठ से पूरा संदेशा लेके और ये प्रसाद लेके आए हैं और रामलला के जितने हरि भक्त है राम भक्त उसको सब हमारे प्रेरणा पीठ तरफ से पूरा प्रसाद दिया जाएगा और हम पूरे कार सेवा के लिए हमें पूरे 50 से 60 आदमी पूरे सेवन सेवक इधर आए हैं हमारा प्रेरणा पीठ तरफ से और
ये ट्रक भर के पूरा प्रसादी लेकर आए हैं रामलला के।
11 टन प्रसाद है और एक प्रसाद का पैकेट का ग्राम है वजन है 25 ग्राम, तो 25 ग्राम के हिसाब से 11 टन प्रसाद पूरा ट्रक भर के आए हैं। तो आप सोचिए कितना मेहनत लगा होगा, कितना टाइम लगा होगा। तो ये सब हम हिंदू होने के नाते हिंदुत्व के लिए ये सब हम कर रहे हैं और हम हिंदू है, हिंदू का हमको गर्व है।
किस तरह की खुशी है? आप बहुत खुश लग रहे हैं, मुस्कुरा रहे हैं, किस तरह की खुशी है सबके साथ में सब लोग मिलके?
ये 500 साल के बाद ये रामलला मंदिर और राम जन्मभूमि का जो अभी उद्घाटन होने वाला है तो 500 बरस से जो हमारी जो तपस्या थी वो आज हमको लगता है आज अभी हम भगवान ने हमारी मांग थी, हमारी जो सोच थी वो भगवान ने अभी पूरी की है हमारी मांग को।
So you can see, viewers, how essentially people have come here from Gujarat, from Rajasthan, from several other parts. आप बताइए, आप लोग किस तरह से आए हैं यहाँ पे, किस तरह का एक्साइटमेंट है?
हम कोल्हापुर से आए हैं, महाराष्ट्र से, और बाय फ्लाइट हम आए मुंबई से। अयोध्या की फर्स्ट फ्लाइट जो थी उसमें आए हैं। हम बहुत उत्साह में हैं कि इतने सारे संत लोग इधर आए हैं और उनकी सेवा का हमको मौका मिल रहा है। हम 15 से 31 जनवरी तक इधर रुक रहे हैं और हमारा पूरा कोशिश है कि संत लोगों की हम सेवा कर पाए, ये प्रोग्राम एक अच्छी तरह से हो जाए और हमारी तरफ से पूरी कोशिश रहेंगी कि हम जो भी तरीके के हम हेल्प कर सके वो करें। यस।
और काफी सारे लॉट ऑफ यंगस्टर्स एज वेल प्रेजेंट हियर। आप लोग भी यूथ हैं यहाँ पे, काफी सारे लोग आए हैं। किस तरह से आप लोग पूरा सफर तय करते हैं?
अभी कुछ लोग ट्रेन से आए, कुछ फ्लाइट से आए। खुशी है, हमारा नंबर लग गया इधर कार सेवकों में। अपेक्षा तो नहीं थी लेकिन अभी अच्छा लग रहा है बहुत।
अयोध्या का माहौल किस तरह से लग रहा है? पूरा एकदम जश्न का माहौल लग रहा है।
हाँ, बहुत एकदम ठंडी तो गिर रही है लेकिन
बहुत दिवाली हो रही है। दिवाली इस साल 2 दिवालियां हो रही है और पूरा हिंदू समाज एक हो रहा है। ये काफ़ी ज़रूरी था हमारे समाज के लिए और मोदी जी और योगी जी की वजह से यहाँ पे ये जो हो रहा है, भारत का बच्चा जो बहुत सालों से घोषणा थी हमारी, अनेकों लाखों लोगों ने यहाँ पे शहादत दी है, उसके बाद में जाके आज भारत विश्वगुरु बन रहा है।
So, we are looking at how the preparations are also underway as more and more offerings are being brought for Lord Ram and more people. In fact, we would pan our cameras to show you how even outside, of course, there's a lot of security arrangement that has been made in several of the places, and also now we are looking at how more and more people from across the country are coming in. There are langars that have been put in. There are people who are offering their sevas and all of them volunteering here. Several of them, in fact, have also brought in various other offerings as well. In fact, as far as you can see, the flags of Lord Ram, in fact, that are also very much present there. Everyone, in fact, also has these, of the Ram temple as well on their necks, around their necks as well. आप बताइए, आप कहाँ से आए?
हम लोग नासिक से आए।
अच्छा, किस तरह से आए हैं? क्या कुछ लेकर आए हैं भगवान?
नहीं, हम नासिक से ट्रेन से आए हैं। फिर ट्रेन तो यहाँ तक अयोध्या तक का टिकट था, लेकिन इधर अयोध्या तक ट्रेन।
किस तरह का माहौल है अयोध्या?
माहौल तो हम शब्दों में बयान नहीं कर सकते, इतना माहौल अच्छा है और खुशी भी ऐसी है कि वो शब्दों में नहीं बयान कर सकते, इतनी खुशी हो रही है।
हम मानते हैं कि हमें हिंदू होने पे अब गर्व है
जो काफ़ी समय से हमें नहीं लगता था कि हमें बहुत ज़्यादा गर्व महसूस होता है, लेकिन हम आज गर्व से कह सकते हैं कि हम हिंदू हैं।
आप बताइए, आप भी काफी कुछ लेकर आए हैं सामान, क्या कुछ
से आए हैं। हम अपने आप को बड़ा गौरवान्वित महसूस कर रहे हैं कि आगरे के प्राचीन पेठा को भी ऐसा सौभाग्य मिला कि भगवान प्रभु श्री राम जी के चरणों में जो है उनको 56 भोग का प्रसाद पेठे का, प्राचीन पेठा का समर्पित किया जाएगा। वो उसको ग्रहण करेंगे। हमारा पूरा आगरा और पेठा उद्योग भी इसको लेकर के बहुत गर्व महसूस कर रहा है और हमें इतना अच्छा लग रहा है कि हम बता नहीं सकते, शब्दों में हमारा बयान नहीं है। हमने जिस रथ पर ये 56 भोग सजाए गए थे, पूरे थालों में लगा करके इसको डेकोरेशन करके लाया गया था। हर नगर में भ्रमण करके लाया गया है। लाखों श्रद्धालुओं ने 56 भोग के दर्शन करके अपने आप को पुण्य जी कमाने के लिए एकदम उतारू हो गए। उनको बड़ा पुण्य लाभ मिला है। तो ये समझो कि उनको जब इतना पुण्य लाभ मिला है तो भगवान श्री राम जी ने हमें इस कार्य में अपने में लगाया, ऐसा सपना हमको दिखाया, क्योंकि उसको हम बहुत गदगद हैं। और इस पेठे की आपको एक बात विशेष बताऊं कि जो पेठा है इसको कुष्मांडू के नाम से जाना जाता है। पेठे की जो खास वजह है, इसके अंदर कोई मिलावट नहीं होती। और दूसरी बात, पेठा धार्मिक ग्रंथों से भी जोड़ के देखा जाता है, वेद से भी देखा जाता है।
बहुत सारी चीजें यहाँ पर लेकर आई जा रही है, काफी सारी चीजें। What you can see, viewers, is that more and more people, in fact, who are here, all of them, in fact, this is a regular thing here.
जय जय श्री राम, एक ही नारा, एक ही नाम, एक ही नारा, एक ही नाम, एक ही नारा, एक ही नाम, जय श्री राम, 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 एक ही नारा, एक ही नाम,
अच्छा,
जय श्री राम, 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 भाई जय श्री राम।
मैम ये सभी
अच्छा, ये
जो है आगरा से आए हुए हैं, पेठा लेकर के आए थे, वो कि पेठा नगरी से पेठा बहुत फेमस है। हमारा आगरा के अंदर पेठा जाना जाता है। सब आगरा व्यापार मंडल से हैं। और एक अच्छी बात ये रही कि भगवान का आशीर्वाद प्राप्त हो पाया, दर्शन हो पाए। और ये एक कहना चाहिए, एक इतने सालों बाद जिसकी एक प्रतीक्षा कर रहे थे राम भक्त, वो अब एक घड़ी जो है पूरी होती हुई दिख रही है हम लोगों को।
आप बताइए, आप काफी सारे जश्न के माहौल में लग रहे हैं, सबके साथ में नारे लगाए जा रहे हैं। आप बताइए किस तरह से पूरा माहौल है यहाँ?
माहौल पूरा राममय हो चुका है और आने वाला जो शताब्दी है वो राममय होगा और पूरा हिंदुत्व के लिए इस भारत वर्ष को जाना जाएगा। जो लोग इंडिया इंडिया के नारे लगा रहे हैं, ये अंग्रेजी नाम है और हम भारत वर्ष के नाम से इसको कहलाएंगे और पूरे भारत को भगवामय कर देंगे। बोलो जय श्री राम, जय श्री राम।
अच्छा, क्योंकि
योगी और मोदी जी की वजह से हुआ है तो उनको हम बहुत बहुत साधुवाद देते हैं। जो 500 साल में कोई नहीं करा पाया, वो मोदी और योगी ने करा के दिखा दिया।
अब आपने राजनीति की बात की है तो आपसे एक सवाल उसके ऊपर बनता है कि किस तरह से ऑपोजिशन जो बार बार कह रही है, कुछ ना कुछ बोल रहे हैं कि ये बीजेपी का पॉलिटिकल इवेंट है, पॉलिटिकल इवेंट बोला जा रहा है कि 22 जनवरी को पॉलिटिकल इवेंट है, उस पे क्या कहें?
वो बोल दे, वो अभी तक मस्जिद और क्या नाम है कब्रिस्तानों के विकास कराते थे। एक ये पहली हिंदुओं की सरकार आई है जो हिंदुओं के लिए कार्य कर रही है और पूरे देखिए हर जगह मंदिर बन रहे हैं। काशी बन गया और आपका ये अयोध्या बन गई, अब मथुरा की बारी है।
आप बताइए, आप भी काफी कुछ बोलना चाहते हैं।
आप हमारी सीता रसोई में आएंगे। हम यहाँ भोजन व्यवस्था में 1 महीने के लिए आए, मध्य प्रदेश जिला भिंड, हमारा भिंड विधानसभा से। आप देखेंगे हमारी रसोई में कोई जातवाद नहीं है, कोई छुआछूत नहीं, कोई भेद नहीं। जैसे श्री राम जी अपने घर से चले, वनवासी निषाद सेवरी के यहाँ भोजन किया, भोजन और सभी को इकट्ठा करके बाण भालुओं को उन्होंने रावण पर चढ़ाई की, इतना बड़ा साम्राज्य को ढाया उन्होंने और विजय प्राप्त की। आप इसी तरह से आप देखना, अभी ये लोग आने वाले नहीं है भविष्य में कभी भी। हम सब समाज एक हो गया है, सब राममय है और राम राज्य की स्थापना की ओर हम जा रहे हैं।
काफी समय बाद हिंदू संगठित है, ये उसी का परिणाम है। इसके लिए सारा श्रेय योगी जी और मोदी जी को तहे दिल से दिया जाता है।
So this essentially, viewers, is the mood. As far as you can see, the workers, the volunteers who are coming in from across the country, in fact, they are here, and they are celebrating. They are making sure that this is a celebration that is going on till 22nd of January. And wherever you see, there are people waving this flag. Aap bataiye, so these are the pictures that we see of all of the youngsters, all of the senior citizens, all of them alike, in fact, who are carrying out this celebration, making sure that they are, in fact, also here and making sure that they are celebrating and taking part in all of the celebration. आप बताओ आप कहाँ से आए हो? बहुत खुश लग रहे हो?
I'm from Delhi and I work as a software engineer and I live in Ayodhya and my whole families live here and we are so happy for building the Ram temple.
It has been quite some time and you are actually living here. How do you see the development also happening and how do you see the 22nd of January?
Yeah, actually the cleanliness of Ayodhya is so beautiful now. If you see all around that, it's look all beautiful. That and the cleanliness of the country is going quite well. Thank you so much.
So, as far as you can see, these flags that are also there, and of course the celebrations also being carried out by several of the people who have been brought in. In fact, many offerings that have been brought in, several of the people who have brought in their bhog that has been brought in, all of this has been kept here. We'll try to show our viewers a glimpse of how essentially all of these things have been brought in here and have been kept for the 22nd of January. So the preparation is in full swing as and when the 22nd of January really even approaches, and more people in fact pouring in to this particular place. This is the Kar Sevakpuram, and of course people in fact celebrating, people in fact dancing, all of them waving their flags. All of that is really going on, and we'll keep moving and showing our viewers how essentially this kind of a preparation is going on. And we are looking at more people who are also joining in. A lot of facilities that have been also kept in place as far as the 22nd of January goes. And we look at how, in fact, several people who have brought in their offerings, and we have various reports from the ground, viewers, for you. Another, such a thing that has been brought in from Mathura, and another such car that we are looking at, because these are some of the usual views that we get to see in Ayodhya of people coming in from the rest of the country. Let's try to understand from them as to where they have come from, to understand how they have come here. आप बताइए सर, आप भी अयोध्या आए 22 जनवरी के लिए?
मैं यही हूँ, बताएंगे मुकेश जी।
हम लोग गोवा से आए। अच्छा, आप लोग गोवा से आए?
हाँ, गोवा से आए हैं, फ्राई फ्रूट लेके आए हैं, चना पारकुआ लेके आए हैं, ऐसे एक भेंट करने के लिए आए हैं हम लोग। ठीक है।
And viewers, we have such, just like these gentlemen, various reports that have also been brought in for you here at Republic. Let's take a look at this report of the 1,000 kgs of peras that have also been brought in from Mathura, and we'll be back with more live updates from Ayodhya.
पता है ये लंबी सी मेट्रो लाइन क्यों बनी? सिर्फ इसलिए कि पापा जल्दी घर पर आए और ये दोनों उनकी गोदी में छलांग मार पाए। काम ही कैसा काम जिसकी खोज किसी को अपनों से दूर ले जाए। सिर्फ इसलिए रंजीत के शहर में भी एक ऑफिस बना है। कहीं एक नई रोड ने साइंस को शहर से गांव तक पहुंचाया ताकि पूर्णी चांद तक पहुंचने का सपना देख पाए। और हमारे जवानों के कदम कभी न रुके सिर्फ इसीलिए कहीं एक मजबूत पुल बना है। देश के नंबर 1 सीमेंट अल्ट्राटेक में हम मानते हैं कि इंडिया बनता रहेगा तो आगे बढ़ता रहेगा। अल्ट्राटेक सीमेंट बनेगा तो बढ़ेगा इंडिया।
देख इत्तू सी है, थाली तो अनलिमिटेड होनी चाहिए।
कैंटीन की थाली है, कोई नीवा बूपा हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस पॉलिसी थोड़ी है।
मतलब
इत्तू भी क्लेम किया तो पूरा बेस कवरेज वापस, अनलिमिटेड टाइम।
ये तो मुझे भी चाहिए।
जिंदगी को क्लेम कर ले।
भाई इतनी बड़ी टाइल,
इतनी बड़ी बड़ी हिट्स आप लोगों ने मुझे दी हैं। टाइल्स बड़े होने चाहिए। सुमानी मैक्स टाइल्स, टाइलों का सबसे बड़ा भाई। सुमानी मैक्स टाइल्स, जमीन से जुड़े।
मोदी सरकार की गारंटी, भारत होगा गरीबी मुक्त। 5 सालों में 13 करोड़ 50 लाख लोगों को गरीबी से बाहर निकाला। हमारा संकल्प विकसित भारत।
I did something called Pirate Radio, and I remember the craziest thing happened. One day, this RJ Mihir tagged Imran Khan, the actor, saying, if you like English music, you love Malini's nighttime show, and he tagged me. And at that point, my name was Miss Malini because of the blog. This is before the empire, okay? And I said as a joke, haha, Imran Khan would love for you to come host the show with me. And look at the power of social media. Imran Khan replied to that tweet, which is like 140 characters, saying, I'll do it on one condition. If we call it Pirate Radio, and I can play what I want. And I remember staring at my screen, thinking, did he just reply to me? I knew that rush of a celebrity replying then, and I was like, I'll do whatever. I didn't even ask the program director. I said, done.
Catch Techno Phantom B-Flip 5G presents Women Pioneers of India only on Republic TV.
Welcome back, viewers. The preparations are in full swing here in Ayodhya. In fact, the rest of the country is pouring into Ayodhya with their offerings for Lord Ram. And we are looking at various kind of offerings that people have got from Goa, from Maharashtra, from Gujarat, from Kerala, from other states as well. In fact, right behind me is another such team that we have chanced upon. There are dry fruits that have been brought in this time from Goa. Let's try to get into a word from the people who have brought this here and how essentially they have made this journey. क्या कुछ आप यहाँ पर लेकर आए हैं? काफी पूरा ढेर भर के मैं देख रही हूँ ऑफरिंग्स आए हैं भगवान के लिए।
हाँ, ड्राई फ्रूट है, ड्राई फ्रूट लेके आए वहाँ से, और चरण पादुका है, ये सब लेके आए वहाँ से।
कितना कुछ लेकर आए? पूरा मैं देख रही हूँ गाड़ी भर के यहाँ पर।
हाँ, 108 टोकरी है, 216 किलो है ड्राई फ्रूट। पंच में अलग अलग है सभी 5 तरीके का।
So these are people from Goa, in fact, who have brought in this here. But a very interesting tale that we are also witnessing is several people who have come with their cycles for thousands of kilometers. They have made this journey with their cycles and have come to Ayodhya for the 22nd of January. आप लोग कहाँ से आए हैं?
छत्तीसगढ़ से आए मैम।
छत्तीसगढ़ से ये साइकिल चला कर आए हैं? कितने लोग हैं आप? 4 लोग आए?
जी 4 लोग हैं।
कैसे आए हैं? पूरा बताइए हमारा, आपका किस तरह से पूरा सफर रहा?
जी मैम, कहानी कुछ इस प्रकार है कि ना, मतलब बोलते नहीं कि कोई ना कोई आके आमंत्रण दे जाता है, तो कहानी एक ऐसा है कि ना, ये भाई, एक भाई इसका दोस्त है कोई, बिलासपुर में पढ़ाई करता है, तो पढ़ाई करता है, वो आया अचानक से और बोला कि भैया चलो अयोध्या चलते हैं। पहले तो बोला कि पैदल चलते हैं, तो वो ये अचानक से वहाँ गया और इसने बोला कि नहीं पैदल से नहीं जाएंगे, मतलब साइकिल से नहीं जाएंगे, पैदल नहीं जाएंगे, साइकिल से जाएंगे। फिर उतने मैं आ गया, तो इसने मेरे को बताया भाई ने, तो मैं बोला कि डन, चलो चलते हैं। फिर अचानक ये हुआ कि 4 दिन हमने देखा, हमारे पास कोई सुविधा था ही नहीं। अब वो लड़का बोल रहा था कि चलो चलते हैं, चलो चलते हैं। अब इस लड़के ने ना उसको फ़ोन किया कि भाई जाना है कि नहीं, तो उसने बोला भाई मैं नहीं जा सकता, मम्मी पापा से बात नहीं कर सकता। मैंने बोला कि भाई कब तक डरोगे, आगे तो बढ़ना ही है, कोई गलत काम करने थोड़ी जा रहे हैं। 5,000 साल भाई बाद हमारे रामलला जी का घर बनने जा रहा है, चलो चलते हैं। उसने बोला कि नहीं हो सकता। हमने स्वीकार किया और दादाजी हैं ये मतलब ना हम लोग छत्तीसगढ़ जांजगीर चांपा शक्ति जिला के जयपुर से हैं, तो इनके भाई ना अध्यक्ष महोदय जी हैं। तो हम लोग एक मिडिल फैमिली से हैं, तो हमारे पास कोई सुविधा नहीं है। तो इनके भाई से बोले कि सर से बोले कि सर ऐसा ऐसा है और हम लोग को अयोध्या जाना है, तो उन्होंने सपोर्ट किया। और दादाजी भी ना एकदम अचानक से ना फिक्स प्लानिंग हुआ कि हम लोग भी जाएंगे, और ये हनुमान जी के बहुत बड़े भक्त हैं, तो इनका भी प्लान हुआ। और वो जो हमारे न्योता देने आए थे ना कि चलो राम मंदिर चलते हैं, उसका प्लान कैंसिल हो गया भाई का, और हम लोग आज यहाँ अयोध्या में खड़े हैं।
ये तो नौजवान दिख रहे हैं, पर आप भी यहाँ पर आए हैं पूरा साइकिल चला के, इतने हजारों किलोमीटर।
हाँ, हजारों किलोमीटर साइकिल चला गए हैं। राम भक्त है ना, बजरंगबली भक्त हैं, इसीलिए भगवान यहाँ बुला लिए। नहीं तो इतना उम्र का कहाँ चला पाते, 55-60 साल का उम्र का।
नौजवानों के साथ आप साथ में एक स्पीड पर चला कर?
हाँ, एक साथ चला कर आए हैं।
जी मैम, और सबसे अच्छी बात यह है कि ना हम जो बोलते हैं ना एकदम चलो 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 चलो, एकदम हड़बड़, ऐसा कोई खास नहीं था। हमने राम का नाम लिया, प्रभु का नाम लेते जय जय श्री राम ऐसे बोलते, फिर ना कोई सा भी बोलते ना कोई भी अचानक फिर जय श्री राम बोलते, एकदम अचानक से साइकिल चलने लगता है, ऐसा लगता कि ना हम लोग चला ही नहीं रहे थे, और एकदम मजा आ रहा था, एकदम सफर।
So this essentially is a very interesting tale of all of these people, not youngsters but also senior citizens who have made this journey with their cycles from Chhattisgarh this time. But viewers, we have gotten you several such stories of how the people's faith is reflected in the kind of offerings that have been brought to Ayodhya. One such tale is that of Vibha Bhai, who has in fact come from Vadodara. He has made a 108 feet tall incense stick that will in fact keep burning for 45 days, and the fragrance will be felt in the 5-kilometer radius. Let's take a look at this report to understand how that incense stick had been made. Today it has already started, and the offerings for Lord Ram have already started coming in from the rest of the country. And one such image I would like to show our viewers. Right behind me is the 108 feet long agarbatti or incense stick that has been brought in from state of Gujarat, and this in fact has been made of all the Havan Samagri here, and they are in fact they are lighting this entire agarbatti, this entire incense stick. And the grandiose with which the kind of offerings are coming in and are being celebrated in Ayodhya, that also tells us the kind of the stage at which the 22nd of January consecration ceremony will also take place, and how this incense stick in fact had also been lit by the main priest Nritya Gopal Das Maharaj, who had just come in here, and he had lit this entire incense stick. And this is essentially all of the Havan Samagri on a stick that has been made over the course of 6 months by several of the VHP workers, and you can see how they are in fact present here, and they are burning the incense stick and making sure that this is their offering to Lord Ram that has started on the day when the Pran Pratistha rituals have also begun in the temple itself. And now we are also looking at the side by side the temple construction work that is also being carried out, Nikita. The idols around the main idol of Ram Lala that are being carved out, the doors that had been installed, the several pillars of the Parkota that are being engraved, the east side of the Parkota wall that will be completed by the 22nd of January, so that the people who will be coming there, the devotees, the VVIP movement that will be there, they will be able to witness, to understand how exactly this entire temple is going to be built and how it is going to look once it is completely completed, not just on 22nd of January, but also perhaps from in this year itself, when this entire temple is going to be completed. Each and every story that we are bringing to you from the ground here in Ayodhya, keeping you ahead on how the celebration is going on in the city of Ayodhya, pouring in from the rest of the country. We'll be back after a very short break, bringing you each and every update on the run-up till the consecration ceremony on 22nd Jan.
Yes,
Life doesn't stop for anyone. Even we won't let you stop. At every stage of your life, with LIC, you are always insured. LIC, हर पल आपके साथ.
जब पेरेंटल कंट्रोल के बिना हो हैकर्स के पास अथॉरिटी, फिर किस बात की साइबर सिक्योरिटी? क्विक हील, आज के लाइफ की प्रायोरिटी साइबर सिक्योरिटी.
मिलके हम पंजाब को रंगला पंजाब बनाएंगे और बिजली के मामले में पंजाब को सरप्लस बनाएंगे.
24 घंटे बिजली रहिंदी है जी, कोई दिक्कत नहीं बिजली दी, सानू कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं आउंदी जी. जो भी मतलब लोग सरकार नू टैक्स जमा कराउंदे आ, वो टैक्स ही ये लग रहा है जी, ते सानू संतुष्टि है सरकार तो जी. पंजाब सरकार दा भगवंत मान जी दा बहुत बहुत धन्नवाद करते हैं जी.
बिजली ਦੇ ਬਿੱਲ ਤਾਂ ਜਮਾਂ ਹੀ ਮੈਨੂੰ 1.5 ਸਾਲ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਜਮਾਂ ਜ਼ੀਰੋ ਆ ਰਿਹਾ ਮੇਰਾ. ਤੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਉਹ ਲੈਪਟਾਪ ਤੇ ਅੱਗੇ ਪੜ੍ਹਾਈਆਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੁੰਦੀਆਂ ਸੀ ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਦੀਆਂ, ਜਾਨੀ ਦੀ ਹੁਣ ਤਾਂ ਜਮਾਂ ਹੀ ਭੋਰਾ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਕੱਟ ਕਿਤੇ ਲੱਗਦਾ. ਬਿਜਲੀ ਦਾ ਬਹੁਤ ਸੋਹਣਾ ਸੂਬਾ ਸਰਕਾਰ ਨੇ ਬਹੁਤ ਸੋਹਣਾ ਕੰਮ ਕੀਤੇ ਹੈ.
ਕਿ ਗਵਰਨਮੈਂਟ ਤਾਂ ਬਣਾਤੀ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਨੇ, ਹੁਣ ਆਪਣੀ ਨੈਕਸਟ ਜਨਰੇਸ਼ਨ ਕਿਵੇਂ ਬਣੂ, ਅਗਲੀ ਪੀੜ੍ਹੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਹੈ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਆਪਾਂ ਕਿਵੇਂ ਉੱਚਾ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਜਾ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਾਂ, ਗਰੀਬਾਂ ਦਾ ਜਿਉਣ ਦਾ ਸਤਰ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਜੀਵਨ ਉੱਚਾ ਪੱਧਰ ਦਾ ਕਿਵੇਂ ਚੱਕ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਾਂ, ਇਹ ਸਾਡੀਆਂ ਪ੍ਰਾਇਓਰਟੀਜ਼ ਨੇ. ਮੇਰੇ ਤੇ ਯਕੀਨ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕੀਤਾ ਤਾਂ ਯਕੀਨ ਰੱਖਿਓ, ਮੈਂ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਯਕੀਨ ਕਦੇ ਟੁੱਟਣ ਨਹੀਂ ਦਊਂਗਾ.
Kia, movement that inspires.
It's no end to the politics over Ram Mandir. Rahul Gandhi now calls inauguration Modi's function. BJP hits back in an unrelenting attack, says Rahul cannot be the one to talk about Hindu Astha. In Andhra Pradesh's Vipakshi, Prime Minister offers prayers at Veerbhadra temple. Republic accesses exclusive visuals of Ram Mandir as 7-day rituals for consecration begin. Major tussle within the Indi Alliance. Congress hits the streets against Aam Aadmi Party government in Punjab. And it's time's up for fugitive Vijay Mallya and Sanjay Bhandari. Officials head to the UK to accelerate extradition process.
Very good evening. You're watching Republic and I'm Deepti Sachdeva. Let's get kick-started this edition of the news with our focus on the never-ending politics vis-a-vis the Ram Mandir. Remember, the consecration now is just days away. The Congress already has made its stand clear. The Congress initially said that we will not be a part of the consecration. The reason why? They declined the invite that has come in both for Mallikarjun Kharge and for Sonia Gandhi. Earlier today, Rahul Gandhi has amplified the stand of the Congress and he says that why should we be a part of an event that he calls BJP's event, Modi's event, and he said this is all about the upcoming elections.
True, frankly, you see, the RSS and the BJP have made the 22nd January function a completely political Narendra Modi function. It's become a RSS BJP function. And I think that is why the Congress president said that he would not go to the function. We are open to all religions, all practices. Even the authorities of the Hindu religion, the biggest authorities of the Hindu religion, have made their view public about what they think about the 22nd January function, that it is a political function, right? So it is difficult for us to go to a political function which is designed around the Prime Minister of India and designed around the RSS. We made it clear that whoever would like to visit the Ram temple, among our partners, among our parties, is more than welcome to do it. It's difficult for us to visit on the 22nd and say that, you know, this is a Prime Minister's function, this is a RSS function, and we are going to go. It's not possible.
So even as Rahul Gandhi says that this is a BJP's event and this is Narendra Modi's event, the party has now responded. The party says that Rahul Gandhi is no one to comment on anyone's faith.
So Rahul Gandhi lives in this Lala world, in my opinion, where he thinks that everything that he says is predicated by nobody understanding the truth and that he can get away with these atrocious lies. He tried it in 2014, he tried it in 2019, he's trying it again today. The people of India are wise enough. They understand the truth. They understand what Rahul Gandhi's politics is about. They understand the track record of the Karnataka government and all of the Congress shenanigans in Rajasthan. And we will leave it to the people of India to decide what answer they should give to Rahul Gandhi.
So that is the BJP right now reiterating that the Congress party and Rahul Gandhi need to respond to the many instances that they allege that they have portrayed themselves to be anti-Hindu, anti-Sanatan. And do not forget, if you go back in past, this is the same party under whose aegis you had the lock to the Babri Masjid compound also opened up, and also in the year 1986 when Rajiv Gandhi carried out the Shilanyas of the Ram Mandir. And that same party today derides the Hindu Dharma is what the BJP alleges, and that is the BJP's response to what Rahul Gandhi has said, where he maintains that why should we be a part of an event that he calls is a BJP's event. He also maintains that this is linked to the upcoming elections. And he also, in that same reaction that you see right now playing out on the right of your screens, also does say that other Congress netas, if they are invited, they want to be a part of the event, it's up to them. But he said this is the official stand of the Congress. And even as that politics continues, and there is no end to that, let's also get you a quick check of how the city of Delhi and its markets are gearing up for the big day.
There's going to be nothing
nothing short of a Diwali-like celebration on the 22nd of January when the consecration ceremony in Ayodhya is going to take place. As you see, more than 100 markets in the national capital, wholesale and retail, have been completely decked up. I'm standing in Delhi's Khan market right now, and you see how these saffron flags have been put all across. In fact, we are learning that there's going to be a Bhandara in Kashmiri Gate, garlands that have been put all across Kamla Nagar, a Sundarkand part that will be held in markets like Lakshmi Nagar, lighting like Diwali in Dariba Kala, jewelers who are expected to give discounts to customers, and a Ram concert that will also be held.
ये तैयारियां हमारी सारी हैं मैम, झंडे लगा रखे हमने और 5000 दीप वो आए दिए वो जलेंगे और सामने लोग रहे हमने ये सामने वाली मार्केट है इसमें सब में दिए जलेंगे तो अच्छी है तैयारी माशाल्लाह कोई ऐसी बात नहीं है खान मार्केट है और ये छोटे लफ्ज़ों में नहीं बड़े लफ्ज़ों में आता है ये लफ्ज़
जो हमारी हिंदुओं की शादी है जो लोग सोए हुए थे यहाँ पे जिन लोगों को कुछ पता ही नहीं था कि हमारे धर्म में भी कुछ होता है जब धर्म बचेगा जब ही देश बचेगा
We are having this celebration on this 22nd. We are arrange a function and we have arranged all puja and everything and it's a big function.
So everybody is so happy even as he has told. Even our society also function organize हो रहे हैं लास्ट कल से शुरू हुए हैं और 22 तक चलेंगे डेली वहाँ पे भजन हो रहा है भोजन हो रहा है
एक बहुत बढ़िया फेस्टिवल है और सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट है कि सारी हर तरह की डेवलपमेंट हो रही है और राम मंदिर एक पार्ट है जो कि हमारे को एक सोशल उसमें भी आगे बढ़ा रहा है
Like you see, this is Khan Market in the national capital. There are going to be sweets that will be distributed, and if you are unable to travel to Ayodhya on the 22nd of January, you shouldn't feel disappointed because when you step out to all these prominent markets in the national capital, they will certainly offer you the feel of an Ayodhya-like celebration in Delhi the day the consecration ceremony in Ayodhya takes place.
And let's return to focus on the good amount of politics that continues to be played. Remember, this is the election season and trust our political parties to make politics and political gains out of almost any and every comment. Now, the Aam Aadmi Party is one party that has been invited for the consecration of the Ram Mandir, but till now, it hasn't decided whether it will be a part of the event or not. Instead, just about yesterday, Arvind Kejriwal tweeted that there is going to be a part of Sundarkand starting every Tuesday and Saturday, he said, in various constituencies in Delhi. The Delhi, remember again, is a constituency of the Aam Aadmi Party that they've held for some time around, and this is where Assuddin Owaisi, who continues to fearmonger amongst the minority communities, has essentially said that Arvind Kejriwal is a quote-unquote chota recharge of the RSS. And there is already a big row over that particular comment. The Aam Aadmi Party has responded. Let's listen in first to what the AAP says, followed also by a reaction from the AIMIM.
देखिए मुझे नहीं लगता कि मुझे उनकी बात का जवाब देना चाहिए मैं तो हनुमान जी से प्रार्थना करूंगा कि उनको भी ओवैसी साहब को भी हनुमान जी आशीर्वाद दें मुझे लगता है कि किसी भी पॉलिटिकल पार्टी को सुंदरकांड जैसे अच्छे कार्यक्रम से एतराज़ नहीं होना चाहिए अगर वो इस पे एतराज़ कर रहे हैं तो ये गलत बात है ये तो ठीक नहीं है
Well, we have with us AIMIM Chief Assaduddin Owaisi. Sir, हम देख रहे हैं कि दिल्ली के चीफ मिनिस्टर अरविंद केजरीवाल ने अब ये अनाउंस किया है कि अक्रॉस दिल्ली वो लोग पार्ट करने वाले हैं और दिल्ली चीफ मिनिस्टर अरविंद केजरीवाल भी इसमें पार्टिसिपेट करेंगे. आप किस तरह से देखते हैं?
नहीं, ये तो शुरू से मैं कह रहा हूँ कि ये हमेशा हिंदुत्व की पॉलिटिक्स को आइडियोलॉजी को मानने वाले हैं और इनकी दिल्ली के मुख्यमंत्री की सरकार का ये फैसला मेरी उस बात को साबित करता है कि ये हिंदुत्व की आइडियोलॉजी पर अमल कर रहे हैं और गवर्नमेंट के स्कूलों में शिक्षा की जगहों पर आप ये सब चीज़ें पढ़ाएंगे तो आप में और बीजेपी नरेंद्र मोदी में क्या फ़र्क है? कोई फ़र्क नहीं है.
ग्रैंड स्केल पे जो अयोध्या राम मंदिर का इनॉग्रेशन होने वाला है उसके मद्देनजर रखते हुए ये सब किया जा रहा है तो आप इसमें प्रॉब्लम क्या है सर?
नहीं, प्रॉब्लम ये है कि गवर्नमेंट का स्कूल है ये किसी का प्राइवेट स्कूल नहीं है ये दिल्ली के मुख्यमंत्री की ज़ाती प्रॉपर्टी नहीं है
गवर्नमेंट के स्कूल में आप कैसा करेंगे और क्यों करेंगे? आपको हिंदुत्व की आइडियोलॉजी पर आप चल रहे हैं, कॉम्पिटिटिव हिंदुत्व है, कोई ये कर रहा है तो कोई कह रहा है कि सरयू नदी के पास जमा हो जाओ, कोई कह रहा है कि राष्ट्रपति को नासिक बुला लो, वहाँ पे आ जाओ। ये क्या हो रहा है? तो ये सब चीज़ें करके आप तीसरी मर्तबा नरेंद्र मोदी को रोकना चाहेंगे प्रधानमंत्री बनने से? आप बताइए, आप में उनमें एक फ़र्क क्या है फिर?
So you've heard reactions coming in both from the Aam Aadmi Party and also from AIMIM. Also, Aneri is joining us live right now to get us more insight into that story. You know, Aneri, I think both the political parties, whether it is the Aam Aadmi Party or Asaduddin Owaisi, both have been given the tags by the opposition saying these are B teams of the BJP. Because somewhere with the kind of reactions and, you know, the shadow boxing that many say continues between the two parties, how does this play out politically? Just about yesterday, Asaduddin Owaisi was fear-mongering amongst, you know, a lot of those minority communities, and today he's hit out at the Aam Aadmi Party, the same Aam Aadmi Party that doesn't tell us whether it's going to be a part of the consecration or not, but instead continues with the soft Hindutva approach.
Well, definitely, Deepthi, a lot of controversies just ahead of the Ram Mandir inauguration, the Pran Pratistha, which is all set to take place on the 22nd of January. But before that, we also see how the Indi bloc seems to be falling apart in a way to take part in the Ram Mandir Pran Pratistha. Well, few parties say that they will visit Ram Mandir on the 22nd, but also at the same time, when we talk about Aam Aadmi Party, well, there is no clarity on whether they will be a part of the Pran Pratistha or not. But yes, now we are also seeing that the Delhi Chief Minister, he himself will be taking part in the Sundarkand part in the temples and schools. But now when we talk about AIMIM Chief Asaduddin Owaisi, he has been hitting out at the Aam Aadmi Party and at the Delhi Chief Minister, and also he questions that instead of education, there are such things which are being preached in the government schools, and he questions that why government schools, and also at the same time he questions the Aam Aadmi Party over their ideology of Hindutva and says that even Arvind Kejriwal and the Aam Aadmi Party is doing what Narendra Modi wants, and that is why there's no much difference between both of them. And also at the same time, when we talk about the statements which have been coming in from Asaduddin Owaisi, he still continues to attack on the BJP over the demolition of the Babri Masjid, where he questions the BJP and also says that they have already lost one masjid, and that is the reason why we are. And what is wrong in asking people to offer prayers at the mosque is what Asaduddin Owaisi continues to question. And now we are seeing that how there has been a face-off between the Aam Aadmi Party and the AIMIM, especially when we talk to Asaduddin Owaisi. He says that there is no much difference between Arvind Kejriwal and Narendra Modi because both follow the Hindutva ideology.
And he's also said, Aneri, that somewhere the Sundarkand part is the Aam Aadmi Party's Hanuman card. So, you know, the stress and the emphasis on the fact that in today's day and time, when you're looking at the consecration of the Ram Mandir, you know, political parties should be seen to be on the right side of history. Is that what Asaduddin Owaisi's real grudge is? Because he obviously has not been invited yet for the for the Ram Mandir consecration. But considering the kind of politics, where does the AIMIM itself stand?
Well, Deepthi, when we talk about the AIMIM, well, we have been seeing since day one, since the time the inauguration of Ram Mandir or the Pran Pratistha, when we talk about, has been announced, we have been seeing AIMIM Chief Asaduddin Owaisi continues to attack on the BJP. And also, when we happen to speak to him today as well, he also continued to state that you look at the chronology of the events on also the demolition, the 6th December, where the demolition of Babri Masjid had took place. He hits out at the Bharatiya Janata Party and states that it was the BJP and the VHP who were present there, and they were the one who had promised in the Supreme Court that they will take up this matter in the court, but still till date they haven't taken up this issue. And also at the same time, we have been seeing how Asaduddin Owaisi continues to hit out at the BJP over the demolition of Babri Masjid, and he says that he will continue to question and why just because we have lost one of our mosques we cannot afford afford to lose any other mosque, and also that is the reason why I have been asking the people to offer prayers in the mosque, and what is wrong in that is what Asaduddin Owaisi has to say. So now we'll have to wait and watch how it continues to be, because definitely when we talk about the Indi Alliance, the partners, the parties in the Indi Alliance are definitely falling apart on the lines of the Pran Pratistha of Ram Mandir. Well, some say that they would be visiting Ram Mandir on the 22nd, but some still continue to hold on it, and they still do not have much clarity on who will be visiting the Ram Mandir. But yes, as of now, the face-off between the Aam Aadmi Party and Asaduddin Owaisi continues.
All right, Aneri, for the moment, thank you. And there is also news coming in that Mamata Banerjee has also announced a rally on the 22nd. And she also says that this is a day that should be celebrated with members of all religion. And that's the reason why she has underscored that on the Pran Pratishtha day, she's going to be visiting a church, a mosque, a gurudwara, and also a temple. And this clearly, ladies and gentlemen, is not the last word yet on so much of politics being played on the entire issue. Trust us here at Republic to keep you ahead on everything you need to know. Let's move on now to get you a quick check of other stories we are tracking for you in brief. The Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister has interacted with the people of Gorakhpur and addressed the grievances of the locals. He engaged with the people of his state to know their difficulties. Raksha Mantri Rajnath Singh offered prayers at the Hanuman Mandir and also took part in a cleanliness drive at the temple in Lucknow. Ahead of the Ram Mandir ceremony, the walls of Amethi are embellished with the paintings depicting the life and times of Lord Ram. The Republic Day parade rehearsals are underway at the Kartavya Path, where armed forces contingents were also earlier seen marching to the drum beats during the rehearsals. A gang of 5 have been arrested for looting an ATM in Odisha's Balasore. The thieves were later picked up from Bhubaneswar. About 6 lakh rupees has been recovered from them. Three members of a family were killed after a car rammed into a tractor in Punjab. An eyewitness has told the police that the tractor trailer was stationed near a hospital on the Amritsar-Jalandhar road for past few hours because of mechanical fault, and the driver was not present at the spot. The Supreme Court has issued a decision regarding the Mathura Krishna Janmabhoomi Shahi Eidgah Mosque dispute case. The country's top court has stayed the implementation of the Allahabad High Court's order for a land survey.
In a huge setback for the Hindu side in the Krishna Janmabhoomi case, the Supreme Court has stayed the land survey in Shahi Eidgah Mosque. The top court has observed that the Allahabad High Court judge cannot move ahead with the appointment of the court commissioner. Raising question on the Hindu side plea, the Supreme Court has called it vague. As per the Supreme Court bench, the HC-appointed commission should not be executed till the court hears the case again on the 23rd of January.
The committee, Intizamiya committee, they have challenged the order, and today the Honorable Supreme Court had stayed the survey order only. But even though they have not stayed the trial at the Honorable Allahabad High Court, that will continue. The next date of hearing will be on 23rd of January, and let's see what happens in that.
But the Hindu side claims the Krishna Janmabhoomi Trust pays the bills.
और सर्वे होना जरूरी है क्योंकि वहाँ मेरे भगवान विद्यमान है, वहाँ ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय लिखा हुआ है, शंख है, हमारा ओम लगा हुआ है, सत्या बना हुआ है। अंतर यह है कि उल्टा सीधा है क्योंकि पत्थर जब लगे तो मंदिर के थे। जब सर्वे होगा तो माननीय न्यायालय को पता चलेगा कि वहाँ क्या है, इनके अल्लाह का घर है या मेरे कान्हा का जन्मभूमि है।
Can there be a resolution to this long-drawn battle? Bureau Report, Republic TV.
We head into a break. On the other side. The flight delayed, passengers sit on the tarmac. These images have shocked people across the country. The Aviation Ministry now has responded and issued show cause notices to Indigo and also to the Mumbai airport.
पता है ये लंबी सी मेट्रो लाइन क्यों बनी? सिर्फ इसलिए कि पापा जल्दी घर पर आए और ये दोनों उनकी गोदी में छलांग मार पाए। वो काम ही कैसा काम जिसकी खोज किसी को अपनों से दूर ले जाए। सिर्फ इसलिए रंजीत के शहर में भी एक ऑफिस बना है। कहीं एक नई रोड ने साइंस को शहर से गांव तक पहुंचाया ताकि पूर्णी चांद तक पहुंचने का सपना देख पाए। और हमारे जवानों के कदम कभी न रुके सिर्फ इसीलिए कहीं एक मजबूत पुल बना है। देश के नंबर 1 सीमेंट अल्ट्राटेक में हम मानते हैं कि इंडिया बनता रहेगा तो आगे बढ़ता रहेगा। अल्ट्राटेक सीमेंट बनेगा तो बढ़ेगा इंडिया।
Dadu,
Yes?
what does premium mean?
Beta, premium you can say is like petrol. The car will keep going till the time it has petrol. Once petrol is over, the car stops.
But Dad, this time even if the petrol is over, our car won't stop.
How come?
With LIC's Jeevan Labh, even after the premium payment tenure is over, the policy's benefits continue.
That means our journey of happiness will continue non-stop.
LIC, हर पल आपके साथ।
बढ़ता है, खेलता है, झूलता उछलता है, दौड़ता कभी कभी दौड़ कराता है, आगे आगे बढ़ता है इंडिया, अमूल दूध पीता है इंडिया।
मोदी सरकार की गारंटी, सस्ती दवाई, अच्छी दवाई, कम से कम 75% डिस्काउंट। अब तक जरूरतमंदों के 23,000 करोड़ रुपए बचे। हमारा संकल्प विकसित भारत।
Whenever I had ice cream or cold water, I would experience a sharp shooting sensation. So I just kept ignoring it. Even my hot chai was giving me the same amount of discomfort. My dentist recommended Sensodyne. So now I can be completely carefree and sip my hot cup of tea. It really works.
इसको कंप्लीट ग्रीनरी के रूप में सजाया गया है, तैयार किया गया है। जो सभी जो बिल्डिंग हैं उस बिल्डिंग में जो पैनल हैं वो सोलर पैनल लगाए गए हैं।
पुलाची जाना था, अगली बस कब है?
गुरुजी,
सालों के बाद देख रहा हूँ तुमको।
आप पोलाची जा रहे हो ना? चलिए आपको ट्रक से छोड़ देंगे।
अब ट्रक में सफर करना मुश्किल है।
हमारा नया टाटा सिग्ना घर जैसा आरामदायक है। टाटा मोटर्स ने बड़ी लगन और समझ से बनाया है एक नया सिग्ना कैबिन जो आपके सेफ्टी, स्टोरेज और कंफर्ट की जरूरतों को पूरा करे। अब ड्राइवर प्रोडक्टिविटी होगी और भी ज्यादा। टाटा ट्रक्स, देश के ट्रक्स।
सर मेंबरशिप होगा,
पर मैंने तो यूज भी नहीं की।
फिर तो वेस्ट हो गई।
कैरी फॉरवर्ड कर दो।
ऐसा कहाँ होता है?
मेरी नीवा भूप हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस पॉलिसी में मतलब it lets me carry forward my unutilized base coverage to the next year.
कि मुझे भी चाहिए।
जिंदगी को क्लेम कर ले।
मिलके हम पंजाब को रंगला पंजाब बनाएंगे और बिजली के मामले में पंजाब को सरप्लस बनाएंगे।
24 घंटे बिजली रहिंदी है जी, कोई दिक्कत नहीं बिजली की, सानू कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं आउंदी जी। जो भी मतलब लोग सरकार नूं टैक्स जमा कराउंदे आ, वो टैक्स ही ये लग रहा जी, ते सानू संतुष्टि है सरकार तो जी। पंजाब सरकार दा, भगवंत मान जी दा बहुत बहुत धन्नवाद करते हैं जी।
बिजली दे बिल तो जमा ही मैनू 1.5 साल हो गया, जमा जीरो आ रहा मेरा। ਤੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਉਹ ਲੈਪਟਾਪ ਤੇ ਅੱਗੇ ਪੜ੍ਹਾਈਆਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੁੰਦੀਆਂ ਸੀ ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਦੀਆਂ, ਜਾਣੀ ਦੀ ਹੁਣ ਤਾਂ ਜਮਾਂ ਹੀ ਭੋਰਾ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਕੱਟ ਕੇ ਤੇ ਲੱਗਦਾ। ਬਿਜਲੀ ਦਾ ਬਹੁਤ ਸੋਹਣਾ ਸੂਬਾ ਸਰਕਾਰ ਨੇ ਬਹੁਤ ਸੋਹਣਾ ਕੰਮ ਕੀਤੇ ਹੈ।
ਕਿ ਗਵਰਨਮੈਂਟ ਤਾਂ ਬਣਾਤੀ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਨੇ, ਹੁਣ ਆਪਣੀ ਨੈਕਸਟ ਜਨਰੇਸ਼ਨ ਕਿਵੇਂ ਬਣੂ, ਅਗਲੀ ਪੀੜ੍ਹੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਹੈ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਆਪਾਂ ਕਿਵੇਂ ਉੱਚਾ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਜਾ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਾਂ, ਗਰੀਬਾਂ ਦਾ ਜਿਉਣ ਦਾ ਸਤਰ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਜੀਵਨ ਉੱਚਾ ਪੱਧਰ ਦਾ ਕਿਵੇਂ ਚੱਕ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਾਂ, ਇਹ ਸਾਡੀਆਂ ਪ੍ਰਾਇਓਰਟੀਜ਼ ਨੇ। मेरे ते यकीन तुसी कीता तो यकीन रखियो, मैं तुहाडा यकीन कदे टुटण नहीं दूंगा।
भाई इतनी बड़ी बड़ी हिट्स आप लोगों ने मुझे दी हैं। टाइल्स तो बड़े होने चाहिए। सुमानी मैक्स टाइल्स, टाइलों का सबसे बड़ा भाई। सुमानी मैक्स टाइल्स, जमीन से जुड़े।
Good afternoon and thank you for tuning in. You're watching Live and Breaking at 4:30. I'm Suesha Samant. We get you ground reports from Ayodhya. Just 6 days to go as the consecration ceremony will take place on the 22nd of January. Also, the all-out politics that has been continuing. That and much more in this edition. First, a quick check of the headlines. No end to politics over Ram Mandir. Rahul Gandhi now calls inauguration Modi's function.
Are wise enough. They understand the truth. They understand what Rahul Gandhi's politics is about.
BJP hits back in an unrelenting attack, says Rahul cannot be the one to talk about Hindu Astha. In Andhra Pradesh's Lepakshi, Prime Minister offers prayers at Veerbhadra Temple. Republic accesses exclusive pictures of Ram Mandir as 7-day rituals for consecration begin. Major tussle within Indi Alliance. Congress hits the streets against AAP government in Punjab. Time up for fugitive Vijay Mallya and Sanjay Bhandari. Officials head to UK to accelerate extradition process. And first up, we begin with breaking news coming in from West Bengal. Politics that is speaking all over when it comes to Ram Mandir and how the controversy is raging on. Mamata Banerjee has now announced TMC's Rally for Harmony with people of all religions on the 22nd of January amid Ram Mandir consecration. This is the latest that is just coming in from Mamata Banerjee, as she has gone on to make several statements
When it comes to the Ram Mandir consecration, she's also said that the Pran Pratistha is for priests and not for us. And now she says that there will be a rally of all religions, and that is called Rally for Harmony. Let's listen in.
আমার দলের প্রোগ্রাম আমি নিজে একটা র্যালি করব আমি প্রথমে নিজে কালী মন্দিরে যাব ওটা সবাই যাবে না আমি মা কালীকে পুজো দিয়ে হাজরা থেকে সর্বধর্মের মানুষকে নিয়ে মিছিল করে পার্ক সার্কাস ময়দানে গিয়ে আমরা একটা মিটিং করব মা কালীকে ছুঁয়ে মন্দির মসজিদ গুরুদ্বারা ওখানে অনেক গির্জাও আছে সব কিছুকে ছুঁয়ে সব ধর্মের মানুষকে নিয়ে আমরা একটা র্যালি করব এবং আমি তৃণমূল কংগ্রেসের পক্ষ থেকে এই র্যালিটা করব যারা শুভানুধ্যায়ী যারা সাধারণ মানুষ তারাও আসতে পারেন সংহতি মিছিলে আর আমি জেলাগুলোকে বলবো প্রত্যেকটা জেলায় ব্লকে ব্লকে সেদিন 22শে জানুয়ারি বেলা 3টে সম্প্রীতি মিছিল হবে সবাইকে নিয়ে এটা আমার
Cutting across to Kishale, who's joining us live on the broadcast. Kishale, while we see all kinds of politics that is playing out over the Ram Mandir consecration ceremony, Mamata Banerjee, in this attempt to try and combat and make a comeback in order to counter the BJP, but will this really work for her?
Well, Swesha, quite surprisingly, Mamata Banerjee held this press conference today at Nabanno, the government building where she has her office. Now, she was sitting there, she was talking about all the developmental projects she has already done in the state, and also she was talking about the developmental projects happening in the temples around the state. Specifically, she was mentioning names of the temples. Suddenly, she declared that Mamata Banerjee is going to hold, actually the whole TMC party is going to hold a harmony rally across the state in every block on 22nd of January, the day when Ram Temple, Ram Lala will be consecrated at the Ram Temple and the new Ram Temple will be inaugurated by the Prime Minister. Now the question is, she has named this the Harmony Rally, and this will happen at every block of West Bengal in different parts of the state, in different districts as well. Also, she will personally be walking in a rally from Hajra to Park Circus, and she's saying people from all religion will be joining her and locals can also join. This is exclusively a program of the TMC party and not a government program, but it will be arranged by the TMC. Now the question the opposition parties are asking in West Bengal, the BJP is asking in West Bengal, why did Mamata Banerjee suddenly decide to hold a harmony rally, fraternity rally on the